agenda time. Craig is set for the day and the news. Sit back and relax, grab a coffee and chill, and enjoy the shenanigans tonight. Anfield Agenda. Anfield Agenda. YNWA. Anfield Agenda. Time for Craig to tell it straight. Watch-alongs to fill your day. Make to subscribe and stay. Up the Reds, up the Reds. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh. Anfield Agenda. Anfield Agenda. YNWA. Anfield Agenda. Time for Craig to tell it straight. Watch-alongs to fill your day. Make to subscribe and stay. Up the Reds, up the Reds. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh, 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 Anfield Agenda. Anfield Agenda. YNWA. Anfield Agenda.
What is up, my friends? We are live. It is another Anfield Agenda match day. Arne Slot's first one at home as Liverpool manager in the Champions League. How great is it to have Champions League nights back at Anfield? The team news is in and confirmed on your screen. As you can see, Darwin starts up front today for the Reds. We'll go through that momentarily. I hope you were all singing along as I was whistling along, forgetting that the microphone wasn't actually muted. I remember not to talk though, so that was a good thing. I hope we're all in good form, and the reason I'm on a few minutes early is I missed everybody. Obviously yesterday we didn't do any live content, so I was watching the Champions League games like probably everybody else was, and tonight I was just eager to come on and catch up with everyone. So let's go through and have a look at the Liverpool 11 before we get stuck into the chat. And as always, thank you guys for being with us. So Alisson is in goal, no surprises there. Trent at right back, Robbo at left back. Centre back pairing for today, Ibu and Virgil van Dijk. In midfield, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister. Up top, Mohamed Salah on the right, Luis Diaz on the left, and of course through the centre we're going to have Mr. Darwin Núñez, and I'm backing him. He's scoring tonight. You heard it here first. It's Bobby's birthday today. I was watching actually LFC TV earlier on, and I seen a little clip of the Bobby Firmino documentary, and it was just him with his family singing the Bobby song, and it just brought a smile to my face, to be honest with you. Love Bobby Firmino to bits. So happy birthday, Mr. Bobby Firmino. Neoni and Morton in the squad. Thoughts, Craig? Good. Let's have a look actually at that. On the bench, Jaros, Kelleher, Gomez, Endo, Jones, Gakpo, Jota, Costas, Kwanzaa, Morton, Bradley and Neoni. So great experience there for the likes of Morton, Neoni, and of course a continued foray into first team squads for Conor Bradley as well. Let's all just take a second though, because I know it's a big night for us in the Champions League tonight, and it is. But let's just take a second to acknowledge Aston Villa as well. A massive night for Villa fans of Villa Park. A night that they've waited a very long time for. They're obviously taking on Bayern Munich tonight, and we send all our best wishes to Villa and all of their fans ahead of that game. Villa is a club I've got nothing but respect for, and it's great to see them back in Europe. So I just wanted to take a second tonight to congratulate Villa on being back at the top table of European football, and what a night at home for them against Bayern Munich tonight. A real test for Unai Emery's side, so just a little quick mention of them before we get stuck into it. Ola, by any chance do you still need a website developer for Anfield Agenda? So yes and no, I guess is the answer, my friend. We've a couple of people who've been kind enough to email us, and we're just internally discussing exactly what we're going to need before we reach back out to the people who've emailed us in. So technically, yes, we still do need one, but we've a couple of people that have already reached out to us, and of course we want to make sure that we get back to those guys as soon as we can. So thank you, my man, for your help as always. Right, we're back, said Andrew. First super chat of the day. We love this. Let me get it up on screen for you, bro, and we can say thank you properly. Andrew James, first super chat of the night, mate. Thank you. Said, we're back. I'm loving the games lately. Yeah, it's a good time, isn't it, to be a Liverpool fan at the minute, mate. Just a good vibe around the club right now. So yes, and hopefully Arne Slot continues his great start as Liverpool manager by getting his first home victory in the Champions League tonight. Yanis, welcome, my friend, to Anfield Agenda FC. Lovely to have you in, bro. And this game is a monumental game for Liverpool Football Club because, as somebody's just put into the chat there as well, this is Liverpool's 250th game in Europe or in the European Cup. So, again, a monumental achievement for the Reds. 250 games up and hopefully many more to come. I had some granola before I started the stream and a little bit of it still stuck in my throat. Right, what else have we got in the chat? What time's kickoff? 8 o'clock, Jamie. 8 o'clock, mate. We've plenty of time to go. We came on early tonight just because, well, I wanted to come on and catch up with everyone. Victor, how are you, bro? Nice to see you in. Thank you so much again for your super chat. Always appreciate you guys and your support. Hyped for a good one, a good evening with me and Anfield Agenda. Let's go. Let's go indeed, sir. Let's go, and hopefully cheer the boys on to a victory as well. These are they just hit different, don't they? Champions League nights just hit a little bit different. So yeah, let's celebrate it and enjoy it. David Massett, thank you as always, my friend. I'm a Scouser living in Italy. Bologna are a very poor side. I'm going for a 5-0 win. Yeah, I went optimistic as well, David, with my prediction. Looking through Bologna's start to the campaign, obviously lost Calafiori, lost Thiago Motta, their coach. And they haven't had a great start, as you've said. Now, I won't claim to have watched much of them, David, but I certainly have looked into the results. And I'm optimistic. You're going 5-0. I'm going 4-0, but it sounds a little bit arrogant from both of us, bro, doesn't it? So hopefully the boys live up to it. But I can see why you've gone optimistic. I've certainly gone optimistic as well. And hopefully by the time 10 o'clock rolls around tonight, though, that optimism is founded. Deserved, that's the word. Deserved, there we go. Yanis, how are you, mate? Welcome in, and thank you for gifting a membership as well. That's very kind of you, really appreciate it. David as well, a Scouser living in Italy. You're eating good, so. You're eating good, bro. A couple of times I've been to Italy. I don't know if I've gone to a country. Turkey could probably compare. Turkey's pretty good for food, but Italy is a different level, as I'm sure you know, David. Craig, I didn't reply to your response about FSG out situation. I wasn't having a go at you, mate. Love this channel. Again, Jamie, look, bro, all good. If I did that to annoy you, Jamie, apologies. Vice versa. Don't worry about it. All good, my man. And yeah, look, you're in the chat. Let's put it behind us, mate. Move ahead and look on to what is hopefully going to be a fun night tonight. Craig, you're so good at watch-alongs. I watch you every match, and for years now. Keep up the good work. BP454, thank you so much. It's my favourite part of what we do. Watch-alongs are definitely my favourite aspect of the whole channel, because we get to share these moments together, right? We get to celebrate together, we get to get angry together, and hopefully tonight we get to see Arne Slot get a little sample of what a European night at Anfield is like and what all the hype is about. South Africa in the house as well. Keen Van Vuren, welcome in, my friend. Lovely to have you with us. Now, I have a little challenge for everybody tonight. As you can see from the top left corner, we are 329 subscribers away from 277,000. So if you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like as well. And we'll see if we can get to 1,000 likes before we kick off at 8 p.m. Jamie said, great stuff. I'm going for 4-1 tonight. What's your prediction? Not too far away from your good self, Jamie. I'm going 4-0, mate. I'm going 4-0. Yeah, I'm like David. I'm feeling optimistic and I'm going 4-0. But I don't take it for granted, you know. I just think this should be, on paper, one of the more straightforward Champions League evenings for us. But, as we found out before, mate, football isn't played on paper, is it? We got to go out there and earn the result. Stevie boy, how are you, bro? Always straight in as well. We love that, Stevie boy. Your support of the channel, mate, is really appreciated. So Stevie asks, any truth to the contract for Trent to 6 years? I won't know anything on that until tomorrow. You know, I was supposed to record with David earlier on in the week. He was having some Wi-Fi issues, and look, it happens to the best of us. So I will be recording with him tomorrow, and I will certainly be asking him about the rumours that are on social media about the 6-year contract. It would make sense. I mean, I wouldn't have any issues with it, and I'm sure you wouldn't either, mate. But I can't at the moment say to you, I know it's factual or fictional. I don't have a clue at the moment, mate. But I will have that information for you tomorrow, and that video should be up by about 5:30. Canada will gift another goal. Will he? I don't know. He's look, he made a mistake at the weekend. He knows it. You know it. I know it. The more I watch it back, the more I'm still baffled at what he was doing, to be honest with you. But he's been brilliant this season, that aside. So let's hope he continues on that form today. What's Mark sent me on? 250 matches for the Reds in Europe this evening. 250 is a beautifully nice big round number. So well done to the club on 250 games in European football. That is tremendous. Let's have a quick look at Bologna tonight, as we haven't spoken about them yet. So, they've got the goalkeeper, whose name's Skorupski. I'm going to mispronounce, I'm sure. Then it's Posh. Who's that? Bukema, Lukumi, Miranda, Urbanski, Freuler, Morrow, Orosloni. I don't know how to pronounce half of these names. Darlings and Ndoye. There you go. That's a rough attempt at the Bologna team anyway. You need to come to South Africa. You will love it. I very much want to. Mate, I've had so many amazing Reds from South Africa on the channel, always kindly inviting to show me around, and I'm going to just say the same thing. If somebody organises an event and they want us to come along to it, we'll be there. It's just the organising of these things that are difficult, but I'd love to go to South Africa, mate. What's this that's been sent to me here? So, team talk, and again, I would say take this with a pinch of salt. Team Talk are reporting that Trent is set to be offered a new 6-year deal by the club. A new deal is set to be offered despite the interest of Real Madrid and English rivals Man City. There is a calm confidence at Anfield that the 25-year-old will stay. The contract that will be offered will be a huge bump in pay for Trent and bring him in line with Salah, the club's top earner. Once Salah leaves the club, which is possible, the new contract for the England international would make him the highest paid player at the club. The hope is that he signs until 2030 on a 6-year contract. So, look, I can't stand over that. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's fake. I don't know if they're jumping the gun a little bit. But it's certainly better than reading that he's heading off, right? It's certainly better than saying that he's pissing off to Madrid. So, let's hope that the guys at Team Talk have this correct. But as I said, I will be asking David Lynch tomorrow for his thoughts on it. And we'll take it from there. Alisson Becker, birthday today as well. Happy birthday, Ali. So Alisson Becker said to Joe Hart in a recent interview that he's happy and 100% committed to Liverpool. So I haven't had a chance to see or listen to that podcast yet, but I have seen the Hart and Alisson podcast, and I certainly will give it a listen. As a former keeper myself, lovely to get the insights of two top-level goalkeepers. Joe Hart had a great storied career as well, so it'll be interesting to have a listen to that one. Red Diamond, thank you, mate, for your first super chat, I think it is. And thank you so much for your support, bro. Really does mean a lot to us. Did I bring it up on screen? I'm not sure if I did or not. So let's bring it back up again just to make sure. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate your support. Or if it's not my man, my friend. I always assume, but maybe I'm getting these wrong. Maybe you're a lady. Maybe you're a fella. It doesn't matter to me. Either way, welcome in. And thank you. Looking forward to Federico's first goal. Hopefully he gets a good game time. He won't be around today, mate. He's not available. Not in the squad. Ruled out with this one. So he won't be tonight, unfortunately, for Federico. But like yourself, I'm anxious and looking forward to him getting that opening goal. He was feeling a little something, Arne Slot said in his press conference yesterday. So ruled him out of this one. He said it isn't anything too serious, but we don't have a time frame yet. Who were your goalkeeper idols growing up? I'd be a liar if I didn't say Peter Schmeichel was one of them. I'd be just lying to you. Peter Schmeichel, certainly I learned a lot growing up watching the way Peter Schmeichel played as a goalkeeper. On top of that, Gigi Buffon, of course. Favourite Liverpool keeper until Alisson came in was Pepe Reina. I thought Pepe was incredible for Liverpool. Again, a completely different type of goalkeeper when he came in. Really, the first goalkeeper I remember at Liverpool being so astute with the ball at his feet. And of course, he had the reflexes of a cat as well, Pepe Reina. So, yeah, I would say that, look, honestly, Gigi Buffon and Peter Schmeichel are probably the correct answers. Packie Bonner as well, you know, being Irish. Obviously, very proud of Packie Bonner and that penalty save from Timofte against Romania in Italia 90. People of a certain Irish vintage will remember the big signs all over, and Packie Bonner saves were permanent TSB. Those were the ads everywhere, images of him saving that penalty. You look like Pepe Reina. I look like Pepe Reina's gone a bit too mad in the kebabs in pre-season. Maybe that's it. You know, maybe Pepe Reina after he let himself go. What's the lineup? It's the one on the screen, surprisingly enough, mate. It's Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Canade and Van Dijk are your centre backs today. In midfield, exactly as we expect. Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Salah on the right, Lucho on the left, and through the centre, Darwin Núñez. Pepe's still playing. He's over at Como, I think, isn't he? I think he's the second or third choice keeper at Como, if I'm not mistaken. The road to 300k subs is on, said Coach Bill. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Yes, do. Please do. We would love to get to 277 tonight, and we'll get there with your support, hopefully. The normal cat's going into Anfield now. Nice. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy. Get the Anfield Agenda song. Getting sung around Anfield there. Anfield Agenda. My wife loves when I sing that song. Anfield Agenda. It's really catchy. I look, maybe I'm biased because it's a song about us, but I can't help but sing it when I'm going around the house. Elemental_Rusher said, shame we don't have Chiesa. Still hoping for a good result. I'm thinking 4-1 to us. I think you're the second 4-1 prediction tonight. Look, I would take that. I'd prefer a 3-0 and a clean sheet. But I tell you what, last night, some amount of goals in the Champions League last night. So, you know, we had Dortmund absolutely whooping Celtic. I mean, I think it was a Karim Adeyemi hat-trick in there before he went off. We had Barcelona, I think 5-0 victors over Young Boys of Bern, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, plenty of goals around in the Champions League last night. Studley said, Herter say no, she doesn't. Oh mate, she hates when I sing it, honestly. But she knows it gets stuck in her head. So as a songwriter, wrote a rap the season we won the league. The Anfield Agenda song is absolutely amazing. Thank you, Meta Official. I just find it really relaxing, to be honest with you. Like when I'm sitting here waiting for the stream to start, I can't find myself humming along, whistling along, singing along. I just find it really chill before we start the stream. So Connor said, personally think the new layout will get boring. Not much chance of lesser teams getting anywhere. Basically guaranteed success for bigger teams. Yeah, see, I don't know about that one yet, Connor. I'm still undecided because obviously this will just be our second game in the new format. If you look at it this way, there's 36 teams in the league and 24 of them have a chance of getting to the next stage. But 20 teams, I guess, after the play-out round would be knocked out. So then you've got your last 16. But look, it's certainly interesting. I like the idea of us playing 8 different teams. It certainly mixes it up for us fans. I also like the idea that every game could maybe have something on it right till the end. There's also the greedy aspect of UEFA making sure there's 2 extra games in there minimum for themselves, the clubs and the owners. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I stand on the new format yet. Again, we've got the Moaning Michaels in the chat before we even started, saying Slot doesn't rotate, blah, blah, blah. Look, I hear you, but can we please not have negativity before the game? I get your concern. I echo your concern. I was expecting a change or two as well, but, you know, it is what it is. The manager will live and die by these decisions, and if he ends up overplaying players and we get injuries, we can certainly talk about that at the time, but I guess he just wants to continue the good start, the momentum, and the recovery, I guess, since that 1-0 defeat to Forest. Yorkshire tea, and there is no better tea, mate. There is no better tea. Well, there is. There's Barry's and there's Lions. But look, for you over in the UK, Yorkshire tea is it's a good cup of tea, let's be honest. And thank you, mate, for your super chats. I'd really appreciate you. As do I, you, sir, and everybody else that comes in to support the channel. We really do appreciate your help. I'm surprised Cody isn't starting. Yeah, you know, there could have certainly been a very good argument for playing Cody Gakpo tonight, either through the centre or on the left. Personally, I'm happy that we're seeing Darwin tonight. You know, he wasn't available for the game of the weekend. The official line from the club was that he had an illness, but it's great to have him back tonight, and I'm hoping that he can put in a good shift against Bologna, grab himself a goal, and keep the good feeling going. Rob said, do you like the new format of the Champions League? I'm still kind of getting used to it, Rob. I'm still getting used to it, mate. As I was just saying a moment ago, I like the idea of it. I like it in theory, but I am definitely still getting used to how it will work out over the course of the 8 games, you know. I don't know, for instance, if goals are going to come into as a big deciding factor, because you want to try and get into the top 8 in this league table, because that will guarantee you a couple of things: no playoff round, and of course also a home tie in the second leg in the knockout stage. So far I'm enjoying it, but it is early days, Rob. And what about you, Rob? Are you enjoying it? Or are you like Connor and think that it's just guaranteeing the smaller teams aren't going to get anywhere? Somebody asked me what was the bench. 1 second. I'll do the Liverpool bench for you. It's Gomez, Endo, Jones, Gakpo, Jota, Costas, Yaros, Kelleher, Kwanzaa, Morton and Bradley. So a couple of places on the bench there for some of the Reds' younger players. I see they've forgotten one there on live score. They've forgotten Trainioni, who's also on the bench. So I'll just fix live score's mistake there. So it's Gomez, Endo, Jones, Gakpo, Jota, Costas, Yaros, Kelleher, Kwanzaa, Morton, Bradley and Nioni. That is your Liverpool bench today. TPD139 said, I'm enjoying it, but it does seem like you really got to hammer the lower pool teams to get that goal differential. I think so as well. And you've seen an indication last night in the Champions League games. Barca went for it. Bayern in the first round went for it, scored himself a hot load of goals. Dortmund last night put 7 past Celtic. So yeah, you certainly want to put the foot down where possible. City, I think, was a 4-0 they won last night, or 3-0, I can't remember. And Arsenal, look, Arsenal had a very good victory against PSG last night. But I can't be the only one who looked at that PSG team sheet and said that is probably one of the weakest Paris Saint-Germain teams I've seen put out in the Champions League. Really, like, not trying to take away from Arsenal's victory. They won, fair play. But that was definitely one of the weaker looking PSG teams I'd seen on paper. Love your content at Yorkshire Tea. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Why put Endo on the bench when Slot doesn't like him? Why moan about it? Do you know what I mean? Why moan about it, mate? You know, he puts him on the bench because he's a midfielder and he might need a midfielder. You know, what would you rather he do? Bring somebody up from the under 18s and put them on who may never have gotten any first team football? I don't understand moaning before the fucking game is even started. Give it a rest. Let's be upbeat and positive. I'm sure as the season goes on, we'll have plenty of time to moan about stuff, but let's keep this goodwill factor going, lads, because right now, it's great to be a Liverpool fan. Sitting top of the Premier League, second game of the Champions League with a chance to go 2 from 2. Just be positive, you know. We'll talk about the moaning and we'll do all that stuff when it needs to be done, but right now, happy days. Podrick Ward said, on holiday in Spain, love the channel, keep up the good work. Hope you're having a lovely holiday, my man. I do. I was over in Spain last month on a family holiday myself. Had a great time over there. And yeah, I'm always jealous when I hear people are in on holidays. But I'm away on Sunday, so. I love Liverpool fans that complain. Just look at United. Yes, Hussein. Yes, mate. It's really bad at United at the minute. Really bad. Like, even... I said this the other night. If I was a United fan, I'd be a millionaire. Honestly, I'd be swimming in money. The amount of drama around that club. But, you know, the big question is he going to outlast the lettuce? Now, I'm not going to lie to you. The lettuce is starting to show signs of aging. The lettuce is starting to go a bit brown. But it's hanging on in there. So let's see if it'll outlast Ten Hag. If he gets beaten by Villa this weekend, we could have a tight race between the lettuce and Ten Hag. So watch this space. Mitchie said, Craig, my wife's disabled and wants to come to the live show. Is the venue wheelchair accessible? It 100% is, sir. Yes, it absolutely is. There are wheelchair accessible spaces at the venue. If you reach out to the venue, I don't think you need to be honest, because I know that there were, I think, 2 to 3 wheelchair spaces in the theatre we're in. So yes, I can say to you, mate, 100% it is wheelchair accessible. If you want to just get the tickets, let us know. I'll make sure that the venue know to expect it, just in case we have an overspill or anything we need to free up another space or two. But I can promise you, mate, yes, it is wheelchair accessible. What's the best part of a Sunday roast? Oh, you see, I'm gonna be a little bit. Is roast potatoes for me? For me, roast potatoes is the best part of a Sunday roast. Roast potatoes is just the best part of anything. So once I roast potatoes is the answer. Mishi boy, my pleasure, bro, my pleasure. Thank you. If Jota is in Darwin's place, do you think it will be our best 11 overall? I don't know. I think that's one of the few positions that are still kind of up for grabs in this team. And it might be the only one, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure if I have a nailed on number 9 yet. I think it's still up for grabs. Oh, Dave. Oh, many a fight, Dave Sharples, in my house growing up over the crackling on the pork. Many a fight over it, mate. That you're right. Crackling on the roast pork is extra salt on it as well. Hits different. What channel's the game on? I'm watching it on TNT Sports 2. David said, do you think Leone might get a chance to play tonight? Without stuffing and gravy, a Sunday roast is not a Sunday roast. Well, I don't eat pretty much both of those things, mate. So for me, it's got to have Yorkshire pudding and it's got to have baked beans on my Sunday roast. And what was the first part of your question? Do you think Trey Leone might get a chance? Yes. If we're a few goals ahead, you know, last 20 minutes or so, let's say for argument's sake we were 3-0 up, I can see a world where he brings on Trey Leone to get some experience. Craig. Hey Craig, do you get your channels from Now TV too? No, I don't. So we cancelled the Sky subscription, then they gave us such a great offer we took it back. So I've got a Sky subscription, a TNT Sports subscription, Premier Sport, Amazon, DAZN, Spanish DAZN, many paid ways to watch it. But no, I've never used Now TV. Baked beans on a Sunday roast. Dude, I had baked beans on my wedding dinner. And I'm not even joking. Baked beans to me are what you think of as gravy. I'll have baked beans. Is Cole Palmer getting connected to Liverpool? No. You don't even let yourself think about that. It's not going to happen. Do I trust Slot as a manager after 8 games? Look, it's not a big enough sample size, but after the games we've played, 7 victories, 1 loss, 3 goals conceded, I think, in total. Yes. I'm very happy with the start of the season we've had. but it is too small to give a big sample size. I think, like Virgil said, around December time we'll probably have a better read on where we are. How's the FPL going? I went up a little bit this week. I had a few green arrows pointing upwards, which is a good sign. But bang average, as always, mate. I am the epitome of a bang average FPL player. I feel a bit two-faced about Chiesa. Why? Why would I feel two-faced about him? I don't know why you're feeling two-faced. And also, Swift Edits, I can only say this to you again. Don't be putting the same comment in that close to each other, or the mods will time you out for spamming. Yeah, so I don't know why you'd feel two-faced about it. Is Salah staying? I honestly don't know, Stephen. I don't know. And I don't think anybody does. I don't think anybody can honestly answer that question for you about Salah, about Verge. I don't. Right, so I warned you and you put it in again, so that'll be a timeout. You have to have a little timeout there, Swift Edits. I did warn you, mate, not be putting the same comment in over and over again. There's 3 times within 30 seconds. Andrew James said, maybe this is criminal, but when I go to a carvery, I get gravy plus curry sauce. Dude, that is pretty criminal. Whatever works, mate. I'm not here to judge. If you like gravy and curry sauce, you do you. I do this when you go up to the carvery and they go, would you like beef or pork? I just say yes. And then they say, would you like beef or pork? Yes. Until they realise that that's the answer they're getting, until both those meats go on my plate. Then we figure it out, Indian Cowboy, much love to you, my friend, as well. I would prefer Amazon Prime to show football games because nearly everyone has Prime for deliveries from Amazon. I mean, I understand your thought process. What I would say to you was, if Amazon really went into the football world and start showing games in a big way, I think the price of Amazon Prime would become more expensive very quickly. Yeah, I think I've often wondered how long they're going to take the financial hit trying to get people in with football, because basically they just want you in to get you into that Prime ecosystem to, get you buying stuff, getting the faster deliveries and stuff and the Prime offers. But I can't see it being sustainable for them at that price point, because you see what everybody else is having to charge when they're getting the rights to cover football. So I would imagine Amazon Prime costs would end up about 30 quid a month very quickly. Bro really can trigger 2 religions with beef and pork. If you want to make that about religion, bro, that's on you. I'm talking about meats I like eating, and I'm not a religious person, so each to their own, as I always say, but certainly not trying to provoke anybody, mate. I don't do religion. I don't talk about it. I'm here to bring people together, not to drive them apart. I like fries or old school Chinese chips. So, to me, there's one thing that should be banned in the world. If you go to a chippy, and I mean a chippy, I don't mean like a Chinese that does like frozen chips. I mean like a fish and chip place. If you go into a chippy and they give you frozen chips, shame on them. They should only be real chips in a chippy. Do you expect Harvey Elliott to be back after the international break? Again, Karen, I think so, but I'm going to try to confirm these things when I speak with David Lynch tomorrow. I've got a whole load of questions written out to ask him. Adam said, love your channel, don't watch Liverpool podcast, but love yours, thanks. That means a lot, Adam, thank you, mate. We are a little bit different to some others. You come on here, you don't know what you're going to hear. You might hear me talking about food, television shows, movies, football, it could be anything, but we appreciate your support, mate. Thank you. Boo said, don't chat here much, but you'll never walk alone. Well, I'm glad to have you in, mate, and I'd be someone like yourself who probably just watches in the background a lot of the time as well. I don't really... You'll see an odd comment from me on IFL TV videos, but other than that, I don't really comment too much either. But yeah, you will occasionally see me talking on IFL TV in the comment section, but that's probably the only place. What have we got? Who do you want as a Salah replacements after 2-3 seasons? I don't know, Mohammed. I haven't looked that far ahead. And I'm not trying to get out of giving you a proper answer, mate. I mean, I'd love the idea of a Nico Williams, but I think he'll end up at Barcelona. So I don't know right now. I hope we get Mohamed Salah to sign on for another few years. That's what I'm hoping for. You're a beautiful, bold fraud. Well, I'm certainly bold and not bald. So you got one part of it right, because I amn't bald, but I could be bold. That could be true. How long will Ten Hag remain? I don't know, Ken. I don't know, mate. You know, let us just wait and see. See what I've done there? I've taken your romaine and I've added in the lettuce. So yeah, I don't know, mate, but it's not looking good for him right now, is it? It's not looking good for him. So, we don't have a sponsor on tonight's video, so I'm not going to be doing any ad reads or anything for you. But what I will do is just give you all a little reminder that the tickets for a show in Liverpool are currently on sale. We're going to be over November the 15th for an all-ages event at the Hot Water Comedy Club. Hopefully you can come along and join us. You can get your tickets with the link at the top of the chat right now, and of course in the description of this video as well. Love your content, mate. My mornings are with your daily lives. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. It's such a humbling experience to know that you play a little part in somebody's day. So we really do appreciate your support. Thank you very much. You are totally icebox. I don't know what that means, but thank you, I think. For United fans, moving on from Ten Hag might be I like what you've done here, Tony, relief. Well played. Any more lettuce puns? Keep them coming. Why do so many Irish support Liverpool? Really simple. So years ago, when people emigrated from Ireland because of a lack of work and opportunities, the boat that left Dublin landed in Liverpool. So the boat went Dublin to Liverpool. So it was the first point of contact for many Irish people who were emigrating over to England. So they settled in Liverpool. That's the simplistic part of it, to be honest with you, mate. That's why there's a great connection between Dublin and Liverpool. And it's why you see so many Irish names. You know, Rooney, Carragher. These are all names that, you know, came from over in Ireland. So yeah, there's just a great connection between Dublin people or Irish people and, of course, Liverpool. And even if you look at Anfield as a name, is named after a place in Wexford. So yeah, there's just a great Irish connection to Liverpool. There's actually a nice little part in the Liverpool Museum. There's also a huge Chinese history with the city of Liverpool. I only learned about when I went to the Liverpool Museum. But it's certainly worth a visit if you're ever in the city. I think it's free still to go into, and really educational. Thoughts on Norway in general? I've never been. You know, I've never really... And I don't even think I've ever really known many Norwegian people I've worked with over the years or anything. So I don't really have many, my friend. Craig, I think Kelleher is better than Becker. I mean, in one way, I'm very happy that you rate our Irish goalkeeper. I don't, personally. I think he's a very good goalkeeper, but I think Alisson's the best in the world. So, but look, it is a real good problem and headache to have, isn't it, having two really good goalkeepers at the club. Proper chunky chips and gravy, said Finty Tin. See, my wife would take that if you threw a bit of cheese on there as well. She likes cheesy gravy chips. Craig, have you heard about Darwin to Atletico and Rodrigo to Liverpool? No, I haven't. I could see a world where Atletico would be interested in Darwin, alright, and I could see a world where he'd excel over at Atletico. But he's a Liverpool player, and I want him to do well here. So I'm hoping we see Darwin bag himself a goal today, and we can stop these conversations around is he going to be good enough or not. I want him to succeed. Thoughts on Diaz over Gakpo? it's the manager trusts Luis Diaz. Not that he doesn't trust Cody Gakpo, but this is his settled team at the minute pretty much, you know, and Luis Diaz has been sensational. Cody Gakpo can probably feel a little bit unlucky because he's also had a very good start to the season and not let us down whenever he's come on. So, difficult one, but again, good problems, right? Better than worrying about having nobody to play there. The fact we have two players that can realistically feel disappointed if they don't start, it's good news. Right, so I'm just looking at the lineups. So Liverpool lining up according to the tactical lineups that have been shared by Ian Doyle and the lads at the Echo. Liverpool lining up as a 4-3-3 like we could expect. Bologna lining up with a 4-1-4-1 formation is how Bologna are looking to line up, which is interesting. They're looking to pack the midfield clearly. So Bologna going 4-1-4-1 and Liverpool of course 4-3-3. David said, in England our chippies are expensive now, at least where I live. Well, look, a fish and chips, a fresh cod and chips where I live, mate, is about 11 or 12 quid for a fresh cod and chips where I live. And I don't live in a major city or anything. I live about an hour and a half away from Dublin. So, but I did notice when I was in the UK as well that it certainly got more expensive. You used to go to Anfield and be able to get fish and chips for next to nothing in the chippies around. But yeah, it's just getting more expensive, isn't it? Life in general is just getting more expensive. Let us be grateful Ten Hag isn't our manager. Let us rejoice, Aaron. Let us rejoice. Have I ever been to Dubai? I haven't, Ayan, but my son is absolutely mad to go to Dubai. Like he's always saying, Daddy, when are we going to go to Dubai? When are we going to go to Dubai? Because he sees so many cool videos and so many great things and experiences to do. So no, I've never been to Dubai, mate. But again, like I've said about many other places, it's absolutely on my bucket list of stuff to do. Vinyl fan, how are you, bro? Said, if Salah goes, Lewis could play in Salah's position, Anthony Jordan on the other side. Do you mean Gordon? Anthony Gordon? Well, look, he's going to sign a new contract with Newcastle by the looks of things. Maybe that's why they were thinking of buying him from Newcastle. Maybe. Look, I've said this before. Diaz could absolutely switch sides. I could see a world where that would happen. But the Anthony Gordon stuff, you know, it looks like he's about to sign a new deal at Newcastle. I'm not sure about the release clause in that, if there is one, but again, these are things that I'll be talking about. Is that Nick Ball that's on TNT right now? I think it's Nick Ball. Which, he was robbed, by the way, of the WBC title in this fight. I felt Nick Ball, I know he won the title in the next fight, but yeah, he was robbed for me in the first fight for the WBC belt. And good to see him come back and win it, because he's one hell of a fighter, Nick Ball. Great engine. I hope we see a bounce from last game's performance. It was awful, said Den Blocks. It wasn't great, I'll give you that one, bro, but we are we're still winning, and that's the main thing. Nessie, how are you, Nessie? Lovely to see you in. Let me get your 13 months comment up, and thank you for being with us that long as well, Nessie. Always appreciate your support. Nessie said, Salah hat-trick tonight. Craig, yay, Craig, yay. Well, I wouldn't say no, but I want a Darwin goal. That's my aim for tonight, Nessie, is to see Darwin get on the score sheet. Right. I'm going to shout out again. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. We have 308 more till we get to 277,000. So if you haven't, please do help us out. Hit that subscribe button. And of course, 28 minutes to go. We need 602 likes to get us up as well. So do hit that like button. Steve's off to Thailand in January. Nice. Nice. Another place that I'd like to go to but haven't been to yet. And Nick G's feeling a Gravenberg goal. Pickled onion monster munch salad cream. I don't need salad cream. You lost me at salad cream, Duncan. Pickled onion monster munch. Do you know what? We're elite. Now, I don't know if they still make these or not, because I just don't know. Do you remember pickled onion discos? Oh, lads, they were. You know when you got the really pickled onion part and you had a little cut in your mouth or something and it stung the shit out of it. I don't know if they still make them, but them pickled onion discos, they were amazing. I was thinking about putting a bet on tonight. I'm thinking Bologna to score first, Darwin Núñez to score and Liverpool to win. Well, I hope you don't, because I don't want Bologna to score first, mate. But best of luck if you do put your bet on. Discos are the one, or a knick-knack. Knick-knacks were lovely as well. Knick-knacks, yeah. Knick-knacks are very nice. Beef Monster Munch sandwich. Never tried that, mate. Never tried. And do you know what? I've had most crisps on a sandwich, but I've never tried Monster Munch. What? No, I've tried Monster Munch, the crisp, just not on a sandwich. Vinyl fan said, Craig, I'm worried because I can only eat chips cooked in the oven. If I eat anything deep fried, I always feel sick. Would love cheapy chips. Well, you're probably healthier, mate, to be honest with you, eating the oven chips. What about air fryers? Are you alright with chips in an air fryer? Because obviously there's no added oil or grease put into them. Now, I'm weird. When I cook my chips, I use beef dripping to make them at home. Thunder Crunch salt and vinegar. Never heard of Thunder Crunch. In your opinion, what's the perfect Premier League? Here is mine. Out Bournemouth, Brighton, Brentford, Crystal Palace, Fulham, Southampton, in Sunderland, Blackburn, both Sheffields, Leeds and West Brom. I don't really think I have a perfect one as long as Liverpool are in it. And no Stoke. Yeah, no Stoke. I'm sick of Stoke. No more Stoke. Craig, you'd love Thailand. You get Liverpool shirt a lot cheaper. Yeah, but I'm a big fat moo mate. And when you go to the likes of Thailand or Turkey or any of these places, like, it's very difficult to get moo sizes, as I call them, for the chunky out there like myself. So yeah, I never end up getting anything when I go over. I always end up buying my son loads of stuff over in Turkey and that, but not for me. Do I like cheesecake or do I prefer trifle? I absolutely prefer cheesecake, but I'm not against an old trifle either. Don't get me wrong. Do you know what trifle I always love the look of? Do you remember when it was at the Queen's Golden Jubilee? I think it was. They did this competition or something, and the winner was a lemon curd trifle that some lady in the UK made. And I remember looking at that lemon curd trifle and just thinking, that looks absolutely amazing. Because I love lemon curd stuff. And I never got to try it. So, yeah, someday maybe I'll get that lemon curd trifle because it looked really nice. Connor said, didn't we get sent fake shirts before? They were like 6XL and they were basically medium. Yeah, it's impossible, mate. If you're tall and skinny, you can order from these websites. But if you're chunky, I find it very difficult. What about pavlova? No, not a fan of pavlova. Not really a fan of meringue. The Portuguese custard tarts are elite. I find them a bit hit and miss, to be honest, mate. How are we already talking about food? Come on now, let's get back to the game. No polls tonight. There's one running at the minute. David, there's a poll open right now. That's predictions for the game. It's already had 2,300 votes and 94% so far going for Liverpool win. You're more beautiful than Kinder Bueno chocolate. Oh, Nathan. Oh, that's a big call, mate. I mean, I love the compliment and all, but Kinder Bueno is quite fucking elite, let's be honest. Kinder Bueno. I mean, it is up there with... Do you know what's underrated? Do you remember the Mars crispy little... Or Milky Way Crispies, I think it was. Or was it Mars Crispies? I think Mars had a little crispy bar as well. Those little things were amazing. The Milky Way crispy rolls. Oh, gorgeous. Lemon drizzle or Victoria sponge? Victoria sponge. You can't go wrong with a Victoria sponge. You can't. It is everything that a cake should be. You've got the puffy, delicious, sexy sponge. You've got real jam and proper fresh cream. Not any of your, long life cream bollocks. Real fresh cream. Oh, does stuff to a man. Hope you're well from Tammy and Caitlin. How are we, Tammy and Caitlin? Thank you for watching. Great to have you both in. What about cheesecake? I love a cheesecake, mate. I love a cheesecake. And pretty much every cheesecake. Baked cheesecakes, non-baked cheesecakes. Yeah, I love a cheesecake. I like a bit of salad lettuce. What? What? What is this lettuce you speak of? This salad? You mean the stuff that takes up chip space? Because that's all salad is. The restaurant doesn't want to give you a proper portion of chips, so they shoehorn in a tomato, bit of lettuce and some onion and sweet corn, taking up my goddamn chip space. The only side salad I want is another side salad of chips. Thank you very much. Sticky toffee pudding. Yes, Dan. Yes, Dan. Sticky toffee pudding for the win. I have. Somebody said Terry's chocolate orange. I have a Terry's chocolate orange cookie that my wife got in the bakery earlier on, ready for later on tonight, for a little celebration if the Reds win. What about bread pudding? You mean bread and butter pudding? Love it. The staler the bread, the better as well for bread and butter pudding. My fiance loves a fried broccoli. I'd say my wife's a huge broccoli eater. Loves, I don't know if she's ever tried fried broccoli. I know she's had it in a stir fry, but who's on the bench? No problem, Connor. Thank you for bringing us back to football there, Connor, by the way, because this was basically what you're eating with Craig. So the bench for Liverpool today is as follows: Joe Gomez, Wataru Endo, Curtis Jones, Trey Neone, Cody Gakpo, Diogo Jota, Kostas Tsimikas, Miroslav Jaros, Quivin Kelleher, Jarell Kwanzaa, Tyler Morton and Connor Bradley. That is your Liverpool bench today. So, 425 likes to go. Please do keep hitting that like button if you haven't done so already. Have I ever had battered sprouts? I've never had a sprout in any way, shape or form. It's basically a baby lettuce, let's be honest. It's sitting there looking all lettucey, looking at me going, count me in the broccoli family, Craig. If it's green, it ain't going on my plate. Do I consider Ali a club legend? 100% yes. Alisson and Van Dijk, for me, are what turned Liverpool into real title contenders and challengers. So I'll always have nothing but love and admiration for our big, beautiful Brazilian goalkeeper. Craig, what's the best Irish pudding? Clonakilty. Clonakilty is definitely the answer. Now, I'm not a fan of pudding. I used to eat as a child, to be honest. Not really black pudding so much, but I am assured the correct answer is Clonakilty. Can you tell Bologna's bench? No. I'm not reading out the bench, mate. It was hard enough going through the first team without me butchering the surnames of the whole bench as well. What's my name prediction? Huh? John. Do I like sticky toffee pudding with custard? Of course. Absolutely. Get that custard on there. Custard makes my wife gag. She hates it. So wherever possible I eat custard. She won't even, when you pour the custard out and it kind of gloopy gollops, she hates it. Makes her gag, which is weird. Gravenberg to score any time. Interesting one, that, Macker. That would be an interesting show. What's my prediction? I went 4-0, Connor. I went 4-0 all week, so I'm going to stick with an optimistic prediction for that one. Do I like whipped cream and chocolate chip on top? Well, it has to be on top of something else. You're just eating whipped cream and chocolate chips. No, you need to have whipped cream on top of, apple tart, apple crumble, Apple tart tatin. Joe, how are you, mate? Said, hi, Craig. As an Irishman, who would you like to see Kelleher replace? Excuse me. Would you like to see Kelleher replace Alisson as opposed to Mamardashvili? I'd love to have, if we lost Alisson, I'd love to have had Kelleher and Mamardashvili and let them battle it out for the number 1 spot, because I think it could only benefit us from the levels they'd both get to. What I would say is, you know, with Mamardashvili, he's a couple of years younger than Quiveen, picking up more experience, I guess, as seasons go by. But either of them are great goalkeepers. You know, I understand totally the signing of Mamardashvili. And I understand if Quiveen would be a little bit disappointed by that signing as well, because he's done nothing wrong. In fact, he's more than done nothing wrong. He's been very, very good. Victor, thank you, mate, for your super chat, and I love where you're going with the comment as well. He said, 2,000 people in, lads. Let's hit 1,000 likes. Please do. So we've got, 364 left to go, and we have 15 minutes. So we got to get the likes up. We got to keep our record going of every watch along hitting 1,000 likes before we start the game. Do I like Bakewell tart? Yep, I do. I love a warm Bakewell tart, actually. Look, basically, if it's a dessert, there's very few I'm not liking. You know, there's very tiramisu I don't really like, which is weird because I like coffee. Chiesa is injured, Sean. Yeah, he's injured. He picked up a little knock. The manager said he felt something in training and he was going to be ruled out of this one. He didn't give a definitive time frame on it, but yes, he is ruled out of this one. Do I like Christmas pudding? Yes, with no cherries. I don't like cherries. So whenever we get a Christmas pudding made or anything, I always ask them to leave out the cherries, but I do like a Christmas pudding. Brian said, nobody wants a gifted sub. If you want a gifted sub, hit the like button. Now, that's from the man himself. So, there we go. Big injury, just a niggle. I think it's just a niggle, Joe. Certainly, Arne didn't seem to suggest it was anything other than a short-term situation. So, until we get confirmation, though, you know, we're kind of all guessing. But, yeah, it looks like it's just a niggle. Bayern Munich playing the Villa Park feels wrong. Nah, feels great. I said this at the start of the stream, and I guess you've kind of brought it back up, so I'll talk about it again. It's an amazing night, this, for Aston Villa. If I'm not mistaken, when Villa won their European Cup, they beat Bayern Munich. So, for Villa fans to get the first night back in the Champions League at Villa Park against Bayern Munich, I'm so happy for them. Honestly, I really am. It's just great for that fan base to have such a huge night like this at Villa Park. Sending all of our love up to the Villa fans. I've nothing but respect for that club. So yeah, I think it's a great night for Aston Villa. Tyler said, Craig, I agree, 4-0, and I can't wait to see you at the Hot Water Comedy Club soon. Nice, you got your tickets, Tyler. We love that. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. I'm looking forward to coming over. You know, it's a month and a bit away now, but we'll be over there November the 15th. Up the Villa, thanks, Craig. Honestly, Ryan, I'm buzzing for you. It's incredible to see Villa back in the Champions League. I've always had a soft spot for Villa. I think my dad was very fond of Villa as well. So yeah, just delighted for you lads to see us back in the Champions League and playing Bayern Munich at Villa Park. What a night! Tom Judge, how are you, bro? Let me get your comment up. Tom said, strong squad. Hopefully Darwin can get a couple. Yeah, that would be great. That'd make me very happy. You know, we want the full front line to score, don't we? Darwin, Salah and Lucho all on the score sheet be amazing. Hartley, West Away, thank you as well for your super chat. You didn't put a comment in, but want to bring it up and say thank you nonetheless. Do you know what? It feels like an eternity since I streamed. Taking yesterday off live content, I always sit around almost sulking at home. Tala in the house, Derek. How are you, bro? Nice to see you in. I hope you're keeping well. It's 4:45 in the morning in Australia. Anything for Liverpool in this community. We love that, Ram. Welcome in, mate. And wow, that's some dedication right there. 4:45 a.m. and you're up watching. Arizona in the house with EOG. Welcome in, my friend. All the way over from Arizona. I'd say it's probably warmer there than it is here. South Africa in the house again. We've so many South African Reds who drop in. It's always lovely to see you guys as well. Thank you, mate. Johnny Pillay dropping in from South Africa. I feel like if Anfield Agenda is to make a big trip away, South Africa and Australia are top of my list of bucket list places to go with Anfield Agenda if we were to ever do anything. I feel like I owe a debt of gratitude to South Africa. I really do. As well as, of course, UK, which we've done, Ireland, but if we're to venture far afield, I think South Africa would be at the very top of where we'd like to do a show. Ray Snaperio, Netherlands in the house. Welcome in, my man. Athens. MAGA Athens, welcome in. I've been to Athens, a beautiful place. Nebraska. Wow. Nebraska. That's Terence Crawford country, if I'm not mistaken. Big fan of Bud Crawford. I think he's from Nebraska. Maybe I'm wrong. Garrett said, has Trent been offered a 6-year contract? I don't know. I've seen, we've read out the rumour earlier on that was doing the rounds, but I don't know for certain. I hope he has. I'd be delighted if he signed a 6-year deal. Wes, thank you, Wes, said, greetings from South Carolina. Thoughts and prayers for the wreckage? Absolutely, mate. I've been watching CNN quite a bit in the evening and seen the devastation, mate, and the water levels that rose up. Heartbreaking, mate. And, I don't even have words, mate. I don't have words. I look at it and I think, how is that happening to good, normal, working class people, like just over there going about their business, and then the hurricane coming in and the water that came in after it, man. The cleanup operation is going to be huge, but do you know what? It's warming always to see the community spirit in these situations and people rallying together. And I've no doubt that they'll recover and you guys will recover and you will be back to where you were. But yeah, thank you for thinking of us and setting it in, and of course all of our love and thoughts with everybody who was in the pathway of that hurricane recently. Could really help us with Liverpool win. Well, hopefully, Wes, we get that tonight, mate. We get that win. White Hammer. Tullow, County Carlow. I didn't know that's where you're from, bro. That's awesome. Used to be in Tullow quite a bit when I was living in Laois. So there you go. Always nice to have you in as well, my friend. Right, we've got 159 likes left to get in 9 minutes. So, you know the drill. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. Malawi in the house as well. Wow. Dunleer, County Louth. There we go, Des. Welcome in. Honestly, wherever you're from, tuning in, watching with us, I can only say thank you for your support of our channel, for your support of our community. It is honestly amazing. Ooh, I can give you a little bit of inside Anfield Agenda news. So the company officially bought our first van. We're now van owners as a company. So yes, we have a little van now, Anfield Agenda. So there you go. And I'm getting a sticker on the van. And I'm not joking. I'm not getting Anfield Agenda. I'm not getting this is not P. Diddy's van or any of that stuff. I'm getting a sticker on the van that says only vans. Because that's my sense of humour right there. So I'm getting a sticker that says only vans on the side of it. So if you see a van going around Gorey that says only vans on the side of it, well, you'll know that's the Anfield Agenda mobile. Is your face on the van? No, the resale value would have went through the floor if my face was on the side of the van, mate. Imagine my big, stupid, gummy head going. I have a holiday home near Gorey and I live in Dublin. And I have a holiday home in Cork. Nice. I remember many a holiday when I was growing up, mate, down to Corktown and stuff from South Dublin. So yeah, I don't know why, but I always knew I'd end up living in Wexford. I don't know why, but I just did. And I love living here. As much as I'd like to live in a warmer climate, I do love where I live. Put the alien on the van. Do you know what? That would be cool. That would be cool. Newlon on the van would be pretty much fun. Derry in the house. Bobby, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Watching your great show in Kos over in Greece. Nice. Welcome in. Lovely to have you with us. Rush Dublin, now in Cheshire. Nice. Proper Dulce. Welcome in, Prodigy. Welcome in, mate. Did you know Vans as in the shoe company? It's actually that math symbol, which means 420. I did not know that. No. And I've had many pairs of Vans trainers over the years. So no, I didn't know that. I love learning new stuff like that, mate. Well in. Right, 22 likes left to get to the 1,000. Anfield looking absolutely delicious on a European night, as you would expect. Everybody with their scarves up in full voice. Amazing. And Arne Slot about to get his first taste of a European night at Anfield as Liverpool manager. Cornwall in the house as well. Nice. Let me get your super chat up on screen. Mirror ahead. Cornwall in the house. Welcome in, bro. Thank you so much for your support. 51 years of red. Nice. And here's to many more, mate. Here's to many more. I've heard that Cortown's a bit rougher than Gorey. Is that true? So Cortown will be more of a holiday area. Now, there are people that live there. I used to live there all year round. But rougher? I don't know if I'd call it rougher. A little bit more isolated out than Gorey, but I don't know if I'd say rougher. I wouldn't consider anywhere around here really rough, to be fair. I think people are lovely. Brian. There he is. 50 gifted memberships. Much love, Brian. He was waiting for us to get to the 1,000 likes, and then boom, in he comes, and well done. Congrats to everybody who got gifted a membership from Brian. And Brian, as always, much love, my friend. Thank you for your support. Prediction, Pete, I'm going for 4-0. I know it's optimistic, but I'm feeling optimistic. I'm feeling ballsy. Barry in as well. Oh, we've got a gift off. How are we, Barry? Wow. Lovely to see you in as well, Barry. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate you. Appreciate Brian, Barry. Anybody else with a letter B in the name there? Thank you guys so much. Up the Reds, been watching you since COVID and never stop. Big up to you and your Liverpool fandom. Thank you so much, Zion Garside. Appreciate you, bro. I love our community. I love being on here chatting with you all about football and life in general. It's a pleasure to be here with you all. Right, we're 4 minutes away from kickoff. The lads are now out on the pitch, and doesn't it just look amazing on the European night Anfield? It just it really does look magical. And I can't wait to get over there for the Lille game in January. Myself and Connor are travelling over for that one. But yeah, it looks amazing. Adam, thank you, bro. Said love this channel. That means a lot, mate. Thank you. So, you know the drill. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, well, you need to. We'd love you to, because we want to try and get to 277,000 subscribers tonight, and your help is always appreciated. So there we go. The champions! Liz, the mammy of the channel. How are we? Liz said, let's go. I'm trying to keep my swearing to a minimum, Liz. You know, every time, if I get demonetized, Connor gives out to me. And rightly so, I'd give out to me as well. He doesn't really, he never moans at me, Connor. He's very forgiving. Barry, gifted another 50 memberships. Thank you so much, mate. That's imagine not being with Anfield Agenda. Barry and Brian, 150 gifted between the two of them, and we had our friend earlier on gifting some as well. Your generosity of spirit, folks, never ceases to amaze me. Thank you so much. Foxy in the house as well. I hope the holiday was nice, Foxy, by the way. I know you said yourself, Leanne, and the fam were over in Tenerife, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. I hope it went well. Right, we've had the handshakes now. My God, that referee has a chiseled jaw, doesn't he? Right, let's run through one more time the Liverpool team before we get underway. In goal tonight, as you would expect, Alisson, Becker. Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Left back, Andy Robertson. Centre back pairing tonight, your captain Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate. In midfield, we've got Alexis McAllister, Ryan Gravenberch and Dominic Szoboszlai. Up top, Mohamed Salah on the right, Lucho on the left and Darwin Núñez through the centre. Brian's gifted another 50 memberships now as well. So that's 215, I think, gifted in total tonight. Wow. Salute to you both. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Barry. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, everybody else. Thank you, Ian Greenstreet, for gifting one as well. Appreciate you. Right, sit back. We're about to get underway. The Reds at home, opening our home part of the Champions League. The first game for a new manager, Arne Slot, in the Champions League at Anfield. And hopefully it's a special night for him and one that he and his family will remember. Positivity for the Reds. Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you again. I know I say it all the time, but I never stop meaning it. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, everyone, for your generosity, for being here with us. Yes, thank you all so much. You're amazing people. Thank you. One thing, feel free to keep us up to date with the other scores in tonight's Champions League if you get the chance. Again, our thoughts are with our friends at Villa tonight as well. A massive night for them in the Champions League, welcoming Bayern Munich, which is a huge night for the Villa fans. Right, let's get on the way. The Reds are going to be attacking the Annie Road end in the first half. Bologna kicking us off, and we are underway, my friends. We are underway. Bologna do the decent thing and launch the ball out long left side, where it goes out straight away, and it will be a Liverpool throw-in. Barry, how are you, mate? He said, hi Craig, mods and everyone, superb legends in the chat, enjoy the game. You too, Barry, you too. And I remember that you said you had been involved in a new business venture. I hope it's gone well for you, Barry, mate. And thank you again for your generosity, sir. Appreciate you. And Brian and everybody else in the chat that shows us such love, mate. Thank you. Right, I'm going to sync up for everybody in a second. But most importantly, I do hope that new venture is going well for you, Barry. I know you said it was taking up a lot of your time, so hopefully it's been worth all that effort. Right, I'll sync up now when we get to 1 minute so everybody can make sure we're on the same time frame. Paul Lorenzo, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, Paul. Right, we are at 1 minute and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Right, Gravenberch on the break already. Liverpool with options left and right. Salah cuts infield. Reverses it back to Gravenberch. Ball across. Unlucky. Nearly found its way through to Darwin, and Bologna just about clear the lines. Playing it off Darwin in the process. It will be a goal kick. But you can see straight from the off. Lovely little reverse ball from Salah back into Gravenberch. And Bologna just about hook it away. So one thing I want you guys to try and keep an eye on, which is when we're attacking, watch when we play a midfielder through the middle. So if it's Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister, watch to see that he has 3 options ahead of him almost all the time when we break from midfield. It's something that I read in an Athletic article the other day, and I kind of start paying more attention to it then, and it's a good show. Corner now to Liverpool on the far side. Let's see if we can work at him from this first corner of the game. To Liverpool on the far side. Verge is up from the back. Ibu's up from the back. Obviously Darwin in there as well. Liverpool do have some good options there aerially, as we know from recent Champions League games. Right, Robbo going to be swinging it in with his left boot. Ibu getting wrestled on the edge of the box here already. Cross comes in. Cleared away by the Bologna defence. Back with Szoboszlai now. Trent, far side of the pitch, just inside our own half. Trent goes long diagonally out left side to Lucho. Great control there from Lucho. Go on, Lucho. Still in possession. Ball pulled back. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Ibu. Trent. Press comes on him, so Trent goes back to Virgil. Out left side to Andy Robertson. Lucho. Nice little flick from Szoboszlai back to him. Lucho sends it across then to Canade. Virgil. Patient again this from Liverpool. If the space isn't there, we've no problem going backwards just to keep possession and restart. Lovely long diagonal ball from Virgil out to Mo. Mo's then challenged by the Bologna defender that goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. But great vision and execution of that ball from Virgil. Throw-ins now Bologna on the far side. Liverpool make a little bit of a mess of that one. But look at that ball from Virg. Unbelievable execution out to Mo. Trent takes the throw in. Bright start this so far. We're certainly dominating possession and territory in the opening 5 minutes here. Can we get a Gravisexual sticker? I feel like we defo need one. Defo need something to acknowledge Ryan Gravenberch's incredible start to the campaign. See Alisson slowly letting that beard grow back in. It doesn't look right seeing Alisson clean shaven, does it? Ali now in possession, moving players around in front of him. Goes long out left hand side. Lucho leaps up. Second ball breaks. Bologna clear it, but only centre of the park. Gravenberch, so good. So good at protecting the football. Szoboszlai to Robbo. Diaz. Back to Dominic Szoboszlai. Yes, Craig. 100% beef dripping on the chips. Oh, so good, mate. So good. Makes them so much crispier as well. Gravenberch. Centre of the park. Out to Trent. Nothing on, so Trent goes back to Ali. As Dutch, the Aussie LFC said, happy birthday to Alisson. 50th Champions League game for Liverpool tonight. And for him. And Liverpool's 250th game in European football as well. Trent tries a left-footed ball over the top to Darwin. It's a little bit too much on it and it goes through to the Bologna keeper. Duck fat fries are clear. Oh, Liz. Duck fat, goose fat. All the fats. All the fats make for some crispy potatoes, Liz. Bologna playing out from the back. Press comes on from Liverpool. They play around the first press. Well done, Dom. Dom steps back into midfield. Puts the ball out. It'll be Bologna throwing on the near side. I don't like Arne Slot wearing navy on the sideline, lads. It bugs me. I don't know why it does, but it does. Someone needs to get him in black. Get him in black. Navy just doesn't feel right. Virgil. Back to Alisson. Sandy, all good, thank you. All good with me. Hope all is well with you. Tom, thank you for your super chat, Tom. Oh, Bologna on the attack, Tom. I'll get back to your comment in 1 second, mate. Bologna, well, that's a wayward strike to say the least, and it's a goal kick. Tom Bowen said, Craig, spent a weekend away in Dublin, saw the Wolves game in an Irish bar, great experience. I'm really glad to hear you had a good experience, my friend. And I hope your time in Dublin was well spent. Right, we're over 8 minutes in now. Still no real goalmouth action to speak of. H. Burgess, thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Again, Bologna knocking it around the back. Liverpool yet to go and press. Bologna play it out right-hand side where there is a little bit of space now. Lucho comes back across to close it down. Szoboszlai, don't foul Dom. Which he does. He fouls. Bologna get on with the free kick quickly. That's surely offside. Ball's in the net, but it's offside. Bologna player goes wheeling away. But it was clearly offside. And I knew when I looked up it was offside. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's gone a full yard early there. Easy decision that. Just to confirm, no goal, ruled out, offside. But again, a little warning. I say that, but our defence did the right thing. They played the defensive line and they stepped up at the right time. Ali goes long. Bologna win the second ball and they work it out left side. This feels like another one of those games. If we get the first goal, I think we can then put the foot down a little bit. Go on, Szoboszlai. Vinyl fan said, I love looking at the different flags representing the players. It's great seeing lads from all over the world playing football. Yeah, absolutely. Darwin. Salah. Ball dinked in. McAllister. 1-0 Liverpool. The offside flag does not go up. It is 1-0 to Liverpool. Alexis McAllister. Our man, our boy. Who doesn't love him? Let's be honest. Who doesn't love Alexis? So, after getting a warning up the other end, Liverpool do go and score. And just with the super chat as well, talking about all these players from all around the world, we've got ourselves the opening goal. And it comes from Alexis McAllister. With a beautiful ball in, I think from Salah on the far side. We'll confirm that in a moment though. Alexis McAllister, what a player. What a player. Future vice captain at minimum. So he starts the move as well. McAllister starts the move. Out to Robbo actually, I think it is. Salah, excuse me, it is Salah. He starts the move, plays it out to Salah. Continues his run in. The ball's dinked in. And McAllister's there around the back to touch it home, make it Liverpool 1, Bologna 0. Boom. Alexis. He's so clean, isn't he? He's so fucking clean. 1-0. Alexis McAllister. 38 million steal. Absolutely. Absolutely. We've conquered all of Europe, we're never gonna stop. From Paris down to Turkey, we've won the fucking lot. Go on, boys, 1-0. Whoop whoop. Delicious ball from Salah. Yes, it was. It was begging to be put in the net, that one, Connor, wasn't it? So, 12 minutes in, Liverpool take the lead. Alexis McAllister with the assist from the great man, Mohamed Salah. It is 1-0 to the Reds. So, we said we wanted some more goals from midfield. Well, there's another one. We had Szoboszlai scoring away from home in the Champions League against AC Milan. And now tonight, it's Alexis McAllister's turn. He has to be one of the best signings of the last year or two in the Premier League. Value, pound for pound. What a player. 38 million quid. Absolute bargain. Quick start too. Very Firmino-esque of Darwin, said Timothy. Jay said, Craig, love your videos. Was wondering your favourite Liverpool player is Gakpo. At the minute, I'd say of the current bunch, Alisson, Darwin, and Alexis. Probably be the three, I would say. Alfie the legend. Thank you, mate, for the super chat, mate. Appreciate you. Bologna now on the attack left-hand side. Ball in. Headed away by Ibu. Nowhere like Anfield on a European night, said Paddy. I agree, mate. I agree. Oh, ball in behind. Unlucky, looking for Salah. Cut out by the Bologna defence. Good vision that from Andy Robertson. Look at the press though to win it back. Go on, boys. Darwin tries a little flick back. Bologna looking to play out here, but Liverpool still pressing. Bologna do well. Bit of space on the left. Switch it up now. It's back with the keeper. Benfica are 1-0 up in their game. Thank you everybody for the update in the chat. Remember, we need to get to 277,000 subs tonight. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please do take a second, drop a like and hit that subscribe button. It's great to have you with us and thank you for your continued support. We are nearly 15 minutes in at Anfield and so far so good. Bologna did give us a bit of a warning. Ball was in the net, but it was correctly ruled out for offside. A couple of minutes later, though, Liverpool go up the other end. Alexis McAllister starts the move, plays it out to the right-hand side. Salah puts in a delicious cross, and Alexis just taps it home to give us the lead. Jason's Reds Army said, who's your favourite goalkeeper of all time? You know, I'm probably going to say Gigi Buffon. Yeah, probably is Gigi Buffon, if I'm being honest with you, just for everything he did in the game. Yeah, I'm going to go Gigi Buffon. Oh, lovely little ball down the right. Salah flicks around to Trent. Trent slides it into Darwin. Darwin! Flags up. Darwin scores, but the flag's up. Incredible bit of play. Look at that from Salah. Oh, Again, he went a yard too early. Incredible build-up play, though. Like, that would have been one of the goals of the season so far. Ball's played into Mohamed Salah, who instantly unleashes Trent with a beautiful, finessed ball into the channel. Trent then takes a couple of steps through, plays it into Darwin, who had gone half a yard too early, unfortunately. But what a build-up. What play between Salah and Trent down the right-hand side. Absolutely out of this world is all I can say. Like, that ball from Mo was... And it just was so sharp and so quick, wasn't it? Just bing, bing, bing. Just, it's a joy to watch us when we play like that. Darwin now, again, turns, faces up the Bologna defence, gives it to Salah. Salah back to Maka. Virgil. Again, look at that ball. Alexis, will you stop it? Stop it, Alexis. It's not fair. It's not fair. He's unbelievable. I don't think Alexis even uses his eyes. I think he has like sonar or something. Because he spots passes when he's not even looking. I don't think he was even looking at Darwin there when he put that ball through. That's just filth. Filth from McAllister. He's working on a different level. That's absolutely sensational. But it's important to remember here, Gary Neville doesn't think we're any use, basically. You know, we're not up there with the top teams. Lucho now, running at the defence, slips it in, tries a little 1-2 with Salah. Still Mo in possession, back to Trent, out to Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai, back out to Salah, back to Dom, strike, oh, it's inches wide. Lads, this is football. This is football. This is incredible. The lads are playing with such freedom, such confidence. It's like a training drill. Honestly, it's beautiful to watch. It is just beautiful to watch. Yeah, this is... It's impressive stuff, this, so far. Bologna now, on the attack down the right-hand side. Cross comes in. Look at that, Gravenberch. Is there anything that man can't do? What a ball as well. Unlucky, Darwin. Unlucky. You see how quickly there we were going from turning defence into attack again. One ball out from Gravenberch. Darwin then whips it into the right to Salah. Just a little bit too far ahead of him, but they're so switched on. It's just like bing, 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 and we're in. Salah looks like he's operating on a different level tonight. He looks like he's seen things 2 seconds before everybody else. McAllister, Gravenberch and Szoboszlai look at it as well. It's just... I might be getting carried away here, but this is just so damn good. Bologna now on the attack down the left. Cross comes in. Robertson he done the safe thing and puts it behind for Bologna corner. Was the goal good? Yes, it was really good, mate. McAllister starts the ball in midfield. Goes past a couple, works it out right side to Salah. Salah gets his head up and puts a perfect ball in right in the 6-yard box. Was begging to be tapped in, and McAllister was there to do just that. Corner from Bologna. Robbo clears it away at the near post. Second ball breaks. Look at that though. Closing down the strike. Well done, boys. Ali immediately. Look at that. Immediately pings up. Look at that. Hooey! Salah tries to square it. Unlucky. Lads. It's just a masterclass of attacking football, this. What a ball from Alisson as well. Straight into the path of Salah. Salah tries to square it across and it's cleared. But lads, this is brilliant. Craig, team is playing great. Love the show. Watching from the Guernsey Channel Islands. Thank you, Tammy. Welcome in. Didinho said, Craig, it was Darwin that played the ball to Salah. For the goal? I swear it was McAllister, no? I swear it was McAllister who started. Either way, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, my mama. Thank you for the super chat as well. But again, just great play all around tonight in the attacking side. Do we play Real Madrid next? I'm not sure if it's... I think it's Leverkusen next. Or are we away? No, we're away against not Salzburg, Leipzig. RB Leipzig next away in the Champions League. And then I think it's Leverkusen at home. Good ball into Darwin. Unlucky. So Darwin controls it with his head and then volleys it. Keeper gets his body behind it. But again, good centre forward play that. We're a quarter of the way through the game. Liverpool with a 1-goal lead. That goal courtesy of Alexis McAllister. Ali. Didn't do Robbo many favours there. Ball goes out for Bologna throw in. One 0 to Villa. Wow. Villa 1-0 up against Bayern. A good start. Great, said Spencer Price. Thank you, Spencer, for your super chat, mate. Appreciate you. Goal kick to Liverpool. Linesman points across for a goal kick. Wow, Villa 1-0 up. What a night. Pau Torres, I think, with the goal as well, according to the chat. Just seeing that ball in from Mo as well. I mean, I just want to take a moment to speak about the quality of the goal and the ball played in from Mohamed Salah. It was begging to be just tapped into the net. It was perfect from Mo, and Alexis, of course, follows it in and taps it in. But a delicious ball in that from Mo. Soboslai. He's dispossessed in midfield. Liverpool press, trying to win it back quickly though. Keep pressing, boys. Keep pressing. Look at Mo. Look at him. The lads are just on it tonight. Oh, the Villa goal's offside. No goal. No goal in the Villa game. People are just saying it was offside. Unlucky, but at least it'll give them a bit of confidence that someone said, miss my super chat. I'm not seeing it, mate. None came through. Kuzip, Kuziph, mate. There's nothing's come through. So, I don't know if it's been missed, but it hasn't shown up at my end, mate. Again, Liverpool press is on point. Forcing Bologna back. It's with the keeper. Chiesa's not on the bench, Nicholas. He's injured. Why is it put Chiesa on for Salah? Are you mad? Salah's been amazing. Like, absolutely amazing tonight. That's mad, Connor. That never came through for me. Okay, it came up from earlier on, so let me just read it out for our friend. How will player ratings work tonight? Says Kuzip. So let me explain that one. So in the match reaction show, my friend, Connor's going to have a link at the top of the chat as soon as I start the match reaction, and you guys will be able to click on that link and put in your player rating scores. All you need is your email address to log into it. So there you go. Apologies for missing your super chat earlier. Connor sent it on to me there now. So yeah, player ratings in the match reaction. There'll be a link. Click on it. All you need is your email address, and then you'll be able to submit your scores, and I will include them as part of our player ratings video. Connor will give my score and your scores as well. So thank you for that, mate, and apologies it was missed. Who got the yellow there, by the way? Because I was looking at the screen and I just seen we got a yellow, but I don't know who it was. Stephen Holmes said, sat in hospital and can't watch. I can always rely on my guy. Well, I hope everything is okay, Stephen. You know, no one's ever really been sat in hospital for a good reason, unless it's the birth of a child. But I hope all is well with you. It was Virgil who got the yellow. Okay. I gather from the chat it wasn't deserved because you guys seem pretty frustrated by the yellow. But yes, there's confirmation on the screen that it was Virgil. Do you know why Ibu is being booed? Haven't got a clue. No idea. Right, so goal kick anyway. Virgil goes back to Ali. ACL up. I hope it goes well for you, Stephen. I hope it goes well for you, mate. And sending love to you, bro. Ooh, that's not great, lads. Ooh, It's hit the bar. Oh. Bologna nearly grabbed them. Oh, the offside flag's up. Offside flag's up, but it came off the bar. And that came from us messing around at the back, playing it out. Alisson boots the ball to Szoboszlai. He heads it back across his goal. I don't know what Dom was doing there. But yeah, that would have been a problem of our own making. Be a bit more assured than that. Playing out from the back. So, are you sure that they were booing Ibu and they weren't just going, Ibu, Ibu? Because, you know, that's the chant. Darwin. Yeah. Darwin turns and gets a strike away, but it's high over the crossbar. Darren said Ibu isn't getting booed, they're just chanting Ibu. There you go. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Right, Bologna again go short with a goal kick. We need a better press than this, boys. Come on, press, press. Come on. Alf the Legend. Thank you, mate, again. You didn't put a comment in, but again, appreciate your super chat, mate. Thank you. Don't foul. Bologna move the ball into the right channel. Lucho's back defending. Liverpool hooked that away with Virgil. Szoboszlai. What's the ref bringing it back for? What's he bringing it back for? The referee waits about 5 seconds and then brings it back and awards a free kick to Bologna. Right, free kick to Bologna here. Liverpool holding a line right across the 18-yard box. Again, Bologna, look at how Liverpool barely 10 yards here behind the ball, holding it right on that 18-yard line. Bologna goes short, playing the second ball around the back. And Bologna players get in their own way. Bologna had an overload on the far side there, and their header, well, it got in their own way. Cross in. Ali gets a fist on it. Still clear it, lads. Hits the post. For the love of God. Lads, we're giving them confidence here with our own sloppiness. Wakey, wakey. Alisson comes down, palms it. Then the ball can't be cleared by Gravenberch, and Bologna get a flash strike and it hits the outside of the post. Liverpool lover, you're going to have to get a little ban, mate, because you put in 1-0 or 1-1 and it isn't 1-1. And we warned everybody, fake scores, banned immediately. Come on, boys. We've quietened back down here now and let them back into the game a bit. Tried to spell Szoboszlai's name without any help. I've got most of it down because the amount of times, Levi, that I've had to write it out. My phone now knows the auto spelling of it, obviously, but yeah, I think I'd probably do alright spelling it without any help, but there you go. Thank you for your super chat though, Levi. Appreciate you. Alisson with another big save. Wake up, boys. Come on. Well done, Ali, by the way. But we've gone very sloppy here very quickly. Playing out from the back. Trent looks weak. He's brushed off the ball way too easily. Bologna player pulls it back and Alisson flies across and makes the save. Shown why he's the best in the world. But that came from us giving the ball away. It was Trent brushed off it too easily. Liverpool have cleared the corner. Diaz. Ref, he's standing there blocking the fucking free kick, you donkey. Shenanigans, ref. He's blocking the free. Nunez. Back to Robbo. 33, nearly 34 minutes on the clock. Liverpool still 1-0 ahead, but Bologna have certainly had a lot of opportunity over the past couple of minutes. Alisson making some big saves. Come on, boys. JC, lovely to see you in, my man. I know how hard you've been working lately. Lovely to see you in the chat. I hope life is treating you well, sir. Bologna again on the attack down the right. Yes, good call, Ali. Verge obviously got a shout from his keeper there. Trent, lovely ball inside to Dom. Well done, Dom. Back to Trent. Nice square, but lovely ball, Trent. Lovely ball to Dom. Dom now to Mo. Mo just wasn't on the same wavelength as Darwin there. But again, beautiful interplay between Dominic Szoboszlai and Trent down the right hand side. They slip it in then to Mo. Mo tries to play it in behind the defender to Darwin, who wasn't on the same wavelength. But what tidy football that was down the right hand side from Trent and Dominic Szoboszlai. So Steve McManaman said, I think all three players, Salah, Van Dijk and Trent, will sign new deals. I think they're very happy here. I hope he's right. And thank you, Mark, for sending that on to me. Bologna again on the attack, firing across from the right hand side over and switch to the left hand side now. Just under 10 minutes to go in the first half. Another cross in. Robbo gets ahead on it. Well done, Lucho, clearing his lines. Gets us a throw in. Rescue ball. How are you, mate? Welcome in. Diogo Jota is fit. Right, yes, he's on the bench, mate. He's on the bench tonight. Tudian. I hope I pronounced that okay. He's on the bench tonight, bro. Again, Szoboszlai was being grappled. The referee brings it back, gives Liverpool a free kick. Do I have a favourite band? Ironically, Oasis, and I can't get a ticket for the show in Dublin. Connor has tickets, I haven't got one yet, so I'm still hoping I can get a single ticket for the Sunday show. But yeah, Oasis will be the answer. I don't mind if I can't get one though. I've been to see them loads of times when I was younger, but I was hoping I'd be able to get a single one somewhere. Darwin tries a ball through the centre looking for Mo. Bologna keeper comes out, clears his lines. Diaz slips it into Trent. Back. Diaz. Oh, unlucky. Again, it's great build-up down this right-hand side once again between the lads. It's back with Trent. Cross blocked, Liverpool corner on the far side. I'm sure there must be somebody out there with a spare Sunday ticket to the Dublin show who wants to go with Anfield Agenda. Come on now, we'll sing along together. You don't want to be going there and looking back in anger, you know. Can't have Connor lording it over me with his Oasis tickets. Right, corner to Liverpool on the far side. Robbo to take it again. Wes, thank you for your super chat. Wes says, Gravenberch starting to remind me of Sergio Busquets. Well, I heard on good authority that Sergio Busquets wears Ryan Gravenberch pyjamas to bed. Adam said, have you heard the McAllister song? Ah, this ref's a dope. You're a dope! A gimp! He books Ibu and the player for next to nothing. This referee, man, shenanigans, nanigans. I've never seen a ref do that before. The two players are kind of jostling before the corner, and the ref comes across and books the both of them. Absolute stupidity. Keeper comes and gets 2 feet. This ref's a dope. What's the point? He's now booked both of our centre backs for basically nothing. Did you see how happy he was as well? I swear he had an erection when he took out those cards. Somebody rewind that back and tell me if the ref had a boner when he was whipping them cards out, because he looked a little bit too happy for my liking. He's definitely been at a few of Diddy's parties. And Adam, I heard the Alexa song. I was trying to memorise it earlier on because I've only really heard it today. But I haven't memorised it yet. Go in and check his dressing room at half time. Count the bottles of lube and baby oil in there. If you're walking past the referee's change room and you hear, take that, take that, take that, something's fucking going on in there. Take that, take that. This is why this is me when I've no sponsor on the channel, by the way. No getting in trouble with a sponsor. He had an Irvisham. Alright, said the Dean. He definitely looked a little bit too happy to be getting that yellow out of his pocket, mate. Definitely looked a little bit too happy. He's definitely, I bet he's one of them refs that has a little hole in his pocket as well. Do you know what I mean? Stop with the boner talk, Craig. I'm getting weird looks here in the pub in Dublin. Apologies, Sean. Apologies, mate. But, on the other hand, I could go the other way with it, Sean. I could go the other way with it, bro. I could start making noises. I wouldn't do that to you, Sean. Not when you're in the boozer, mate. I wouldn't do that to you. Diaz. Oh, yes. Down the left he goes. Pulls it back. Unlucky. Unlucky, Lucho. Yes, Robbo. What's happened to your sponsors? Nothing. Our deal ran out with Manscaped, and I'll leave these things with Connor, bro. So I don't know. We still have our deal with Surfshark. With Manscaped, we always work 10 games at a time. So we've just completed the 10 games that we were contracted with them. So I don't know is the real answer. I leave Connor to deal with all the important stuff like that. Right, come on, boys. 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go in the first half. So, ref! You are a twat! A twat! Look at this! Salah gets clipped. Look, for those of you saying no contact on Mo in the chat, You're absolutely right, there wasn't. But still, I'm still going to moan at the ref, haven't I? That's my job. But you are right. So now man marking is a bookable offence. Apparently, according to this ref, Harvey, yes, mate. Do you know what? I've never seen players booked jostling before the balls come in. Because you can't even give anything at that point. So technically, the game isn't even in play. It was just stupid from the ref booking both of them. Anyway, your man there's Posh. Number 3's Posh. Poshy! I think it's still a foul as well, because you have to remember, Mohamed Salah's not a normal person. When Mohamed Salah goes over a challenge, the aura around Mohamed Salah can also come into play. So maybe he didn't physically touch Mo, but the aura, folks, the aura around Salah, he hit the aura. And the aura brought Salah down. Aura brought him down. So, you know, we're not dealing with normal people. We're dealing with Mo here. Mo has a force field around him. Unlucky. Another Liverpool corner. Come on, boys. One of the Bologna players is down, holding his right boot. Look, again. Look, the force field. See, the force field. See, the aura from Salah, and the guy goes down. Just Salah's presence. Your man's falling apart here, like. Thoughts on Chiesa injury? I don't know, because I don't know exactly what it is yet. Right, we're into stoppage time at the end of the first half. Ibu, don't touch off him, mate. The ref might book you again. Cross in. Virgil has gone to ground there. I haven't seen it yet, Virg. I have to have a look at it, bro. Has a little word with... Don't talk to the ref, Virgil. He's got this mad hard on for yellow cards. The colour yellow clearly makes this referee aroused. I hope they didn't... Oh, I hope they haven't left the banana in the ref's room. Oh my God, they'll never get him out for the second half. Half time. Half time at Anfield. And it is Liverpool who lead by a goal to 0. Swear I just seen one of Slot's assistants leg it down to get the bananas out of the ref's changing room. So, at half time at Anfield, it is Liverpool who lead by an Alexis McAllister goal to 0. Let's have a look through the latest scores in the Champions League. Right, so earlier scores, Girona were beaten 3-2 by Feyenoord. Shakhtar were beaten 3-0 by Atalanta. Aston Villa 0, Bayern Munich 0. Benfica 1, Atletico Madrid 0. Dinamo Zagreb 0, Monaco 0. Lille 0, Real Madrid 0. Liverpool obviously 1-0 up. RB Leipzig 1-0 up against Juventus. And Sturm Graz are trailing by a goal to 0 against Club Brugge. A couple of games earlier on in the Conference League as well, or as we like to call it, the Chelsea How's Your Luck trophy. Istanbul Başakşehir 1, Rapid Vienna 2, and Vitória de Guimarães of Portugal 3. Some other crowd 1. So, there we are. Half-time, ladies and gentlemen. And, weird one, right? You know, we played some breathtaking stuff at times in that first half, but got a little bit sloppy on occasion as well. Alisson forced into some very big saves. Some sloppiness playing out from the back. It's a tough one to get a read on. But attacking wise, going forward, some of the link-up play down that right-hand side between Szoboszlai, Salah and Trent has been amazing. Darwin, again, probably should have held his run for the one he was ruled out offside. That's one thing that I would say about Darwin is, if I'm Arne Slot and I'm speaking to him, I'm saying give yourself a yard or half a yard, because over the course of 5 or 10 yards, I'd back him to beat most defenders in a foot race. So I think he should just try give himself that little bit more breathing room. Oh, Lille have just taken the lead against Real Madrid. Jonathan David with the goal for Lille. Salah has been dreadful. Are you smoking crack? Honestly, that has to be, you're baiting me. There's no way that that's real. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. There's no way anybody watching that game thinks Salah's been woeful. Salah's been phenomenal. Yeah, mate, I'm sorry, I'm not having that. Salah's been brilliant. Craig, just seeing the highlights of the game on my phone, wondering what the VVD get booked for. I didn't see it, is the honest answer, mate. I didn't see it. I just looked up and I'd seen that we got a book, and I didn't actually see the incident. Right, let's have a look at some of the stats from the first half. Thank you to our friends at Lineup Builder for helping with these. So, possession-wise, 53% for Liverpool, 47% for Bologna. Total shots, 5 for Liverpool, 3 on target, 5 for Bologna, 1 on target, but they have also hit the bar. Corners, 3 for Liverpool, 2 for the visitors. Total passes, Liverpool with 255, Bologna with 229. Again, passing accuracy is a number that I would like a little bit higher here. Liverpool with a passing accuracy of 83%, Bologna at 81%. In recent games, we've been in and around the 85%, so we'd like to get that up a little bit. XG for the first half, Liverpool pretty much at 0.98, Bologna at 0.31. So we're there or thereabouts, you know, we're not a million miles away. We need to shore up at the back a little bit, stop being so sloppy in possession and taking some unnecessary chances. Other than that, though, I'm quite happy with what I've seen in the main. I think the midfield's looking quite good. Salah's looking sharp. Darwin, you know, we'll talk about the chance that he was offside for, but at least he finished it well. So yeah, look, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Some people are feeling Salah's not done great. Others, like myself, think he's had a good half. Yes, some of his passing could be a little bit better at times, but I think down our right side in particular, we've looked really good today. Stevie Boy, always a pleasure, mate, and thank you for your super chat. Said, can I just say Ryan is playing sexy football, fingers crossed that he stays fit. Thank you so much as always, mate. And look, I think our midfield's been brilliant tonight. Alexis, again, just some of his vision and the angles he sees for passes that I don't see when I'm looking at the television and I have a better view of it. He's phenomenal. Salah's right-footed passes have let him down, said Nomad, but he's still playing well. Cricket Lover said Salah's decent. We'd very poor control of the game in the half. I think I get where you're coming from. There was one spell of about 10 to 15 minutes where I was just blown away by how well we were playing and how confident we looked and how sharp we looked. But certainly there was then a 10 or 15 minute spell where our own sloppiness almost seemed to give Bologna a boost in confidence, and they found a little bit of territory and a few semi-half chances to force Alisson into some saves. One very, very good save from Alisson. So, just to confirm, I know you guys said it, I'll repeat it again. Lille have gone 1-0 up against Real Madrid. Jonathan David, maybe from the penalty spot, I think, if the chat are right. So, on loan watch again, Stefan Bojcetic was fined €500 for being late to pre-match training on Monday. Apparently he couldn't find his boots. So there you go. They were beaten 4-0 then by Brest. So Pep Linder's under a bit of pressure there early doors. 2 games in the Champions League, 2 losses for Salzburg. Abdul Rahman, thank you, sir. Said huge love from Saudi Arabia. Sending you love back over to the kingdom, bro. I've never been over, but anybody I know that's been over to visit has enjoyed themselves. And I'm not here to judge, mate, as I've always said. I take everybody at face value, and you've come in and shown love, so we're sending it right back to you. And thank you, sir, for your super chat. Farron Davey said, I think Darwin this season... No, do you know what? Let me get your chat up on screen before I read it out for you. Think Darwin this season in general looks better in terms of not panicking on the ball as much, passing instead of shooting as soon as he gets in. So thank you, mate, for that. Look, I just want him to get himself a few goals and build up that confidence, Farron. Look, we have a second half where we can put this game to bed. It's always a little bit nervy at 1-0, but if we can find the second, I think that'll kill off the spirit of Bologna. And of course, you know, the more goals, the merrier in this season's Champions League. Let's have a look at the bench as well, just to remind everybody of what the options are for Arne should he wish to make a change. So, on the bench today for Liverpool, we've got young Trainee Oni, Joe Gomez, Wataru Endo, Curtis Jones, Cody Gakpo, Diogo Jota, Kostas Tsimikas, Miroslav Jaros, Queefin Kelleher, Jarell Kwanzaa, Tyler Morton and Connor Bradley. They are the options for Arne should he wish to make a change. Right now, I have a little favour to ask. If you're in with us and you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please do. We'd also love you to drop a like on the stream if you could be so kind. We're trying to get 277,000 subscribers tonight. We only need 162 more to get there. So everyone really does help us. And also a reminder, if you want to come and see us live, we're going to be in Liverpool November the 15th at the magnificent Hot Water Comedy Club, where we think is going to become our home for live shows in Liverpool. If you want to come and see us, you can get your tickets with the link in the description of this stream or pinned to the top of the chat right there now. I think we can end that pre-match poll as well, Connor. I always forget to do that. So yes, thank you, and we hope to see you there on the night, November 15th. Will, how are you, mate? Let me just get this super chat through. There we go. So, actually, first one, Farron, yours came through first on my end, so let me get that one up. Said, would like to see Neoni to get a shot if it goes to 2-0. Yes, I agree. If we were a couple of goals ahead, I wouldn't mind seeing Trey Neoni get some minutes. Will, thank you so much, Will Coleman, for your super chat. Said, Nunes has such quality. His runs off the ball and little touches are amazing. Our midfield have been amazing. Thanks, Craig. Love the channel. Well, thank you for your input. Will, thank you for your super chat, mate, as well. And hopefully we can put it together in the second half, grab a couple more and put this game to bed. Can I sing Julie Happy Birthday? Okay. I'm going to butcher this song, Carl, but you asked for it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julie. Happy birthday to you. There you go. There you go. So, yes, domestic butler. Julie and Carl, how are we? And thank you for the super chat as always. All the Smoke said TAA and Canada need to be better on that right side. They've been caught out a couple of times. And better teams will punish us if that continues. So we were a little bit sloppy on that side in possession at times. I agree with you. There was one incident in the first half actually where I was a bit confused by it. Soboslai headed the ball back across the front of the 18-yard box, which I didn't quite understand, to be honest with you. Nidoro, there you go. Look, happy birthday, Julie. Thank you, mate, for your 13-month membership chat as well. Appreciate you being with us. And look at that. This is why I love our community. Everybody saying happy birthday to Julie in the chat as well. So there you go. Happy birthday to you, Julie. Adam, let me get your comment up, my friend. Again, thank you for being with us for 10 months as a member, Adam. I really appreciate your support. Said, you'll never walk alone. Go Reds. Craig, can Slot fight the Yellows? No. Can't appeal Yellows, unfortunately, unless it's a case of mistaken identity. Particularly the one for Canade and the Bologna player was absolutely... There's a word I want to use, but I don't want to say it. Ridiculous, let's say. I've never seen it happen before, where two players were jostling before a corner and the ref goes up and books both of them. It's just... As I said, I think this referee has a little... fondness for the colour yellow, perhaps. I'd be taking all the bananas out of his dressing rooms at half time. Christian, Lovely to see you in as well. My brother in baldness. How are you, Christian? Said, I don't know how I feel about the ref. I want to see Nunes and Dominic score. May take some shots from range. Much love from the USA, and Ryan is brilliant. I don't disagree with any of that, Christian. I'd love to see Darren getting the score sheet, but I just want to see us get back to playing with that swagger and how we played for that 10-15 minute spell in the first half. If we can put this together and just be more consistent, the world's our oyster. I agree, Kwanzaa, but I think VVD yellow was very soft. I haven't seen that incident, Chris. I admitted it at the time. I was looking at the chat, so I didn't actually see what Virgil got the yellow for. I'll have to wait and see the highlights. Best looking Liverpool player. It's got to be between Virgil, Darwin and Dominic. You know, you'd have to say between those three, personally. Who would I... If I was a fella and I was looking to go on a night out and pull one of those Liverpool players, who would I go for? Probably Darwin. I just imagine Darwin would be great fun as well. So I'm going to say Darwin's the best looking. But then again, ladies or fellas in the chat, help me out here. Who's the best looking? Alisson said ambient 100%. That's with the beard though, right? Gotta have Ali with the beard. Big love from Bristol. How are you? Rescue Ball, welcome back in, my friend. McAllister easily for Macker. A poll. I don't think I can justify a poll on the sexiest Liverpool player, lads. Come on now. The Striking Viking said that his missus is mad for VVD. Look, I don't blame her. He's a dapper son of a bitch, isn't he, Virgil? Ali with the moustache. Do you know what, Spitfire guy? I think that's more of a lad thing. I think we like looking at Ali with the moustache. But I don't know if the women would feel the same way, you know. Alisson, yellow jersey, moustache. Prime Alisson. Wes Roberts said Wes's wife loved Klopp. I mean, they want a poll. Connor, can you do a poll on who the best looking Liverpool player is? Because apparently we've a load of horny Reds in the chat here who want to profess their love. So I guess we're getting a poll together here, Connor. So we need Alisson, we need Virgil, we need Szoboszlai, and we need Darwin. They're the four I'm saying, Connor. There has to be those four. I can't believe we're about to do this, but we're having a poll about what the sexiest Liverpool player is. You're in charge. You're the audience. There we go. The poll is up. Which Liverpool player makes you feel something in your special area? Let's go with that. Which Liverpool player do you think is the best looking? Leo07, thank you for your super chat. Said, I'm tired of saying we could have scored 3 or 4 more after every game. We have to bury our chances. I don't disagree with you, but what I would say is, as long as we win, I'm happy. But I completely get where you're coming from. Zakir, we can only have 4 options, bro. We can only have 4 options. Foxy refusing to vote. I know you voted, Carl. Don't be lying to me. You're like me. You're all over Darwin, mate. Don't be lying to me, Foxy. Know what I mean? If we seen Darwin strolling into Brady's and Shankill, mate, we'd be straight up there. Straight up there. Right, second half about to get underway. Liverpool attacking the cop end, second half. Someone said, Craig, your take on the Tchouaméni situation. I'm hoping there's something to it. I mean, I'd love it to be true. I don't think it will be, but... So for those wondering, there was a link with us and Tchouaméni recently. Real Madrid apparently open to cashing in. I don't believe there's anything to it, but let's wait and see. Right, anyways, I mentioned we are back on the way now in the second half. No changes from Arne Slot at half time. Didinho said, Arne Slot, the sexy man. You missed my last super chat. I think I read out your last one, Didinho. Let me just scroll back up. It was... oh, sorry, I didn't. Craig Wenger. Sorry, mate. I didn't see your last one. You're right. Craig Wenger. I didn't see it, Your Honour. Yes, Wenger was great at not seeing stuff. Right, we are. I'm going to get to 46 minutes now and I will sync up until I do. Nimnoy, thank you, mate, for joining Anfield Agenda FC. Welcome in. Right, 46 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 46, 10. And Nimnoy Pramanik, welcome in, my friend. Oh, header from Darwin. Never really going to trouble the keeper with that one. Steve said, Craig, you know you're the sexy one. I know, mate. Look, I have to hear pretending these mingers, these Virgils, Darwin, Soboslais, Alissons. Mingers. Look at me. So what I mean? I'm out there now. There's a flood at Anfield if I'm on that pitch. Oh, flood of sweat, you fat git. That's what it is. A flood of sweat from you. Drooling at the thought of a Domino's. Press. Neil's about to get banned, bro. Fake scores. Promised everyone fake scores equals bans. Alisson switches the ball out left side. Let's take a look how this poll... Dominic Szoboszlai romping away with this poll, by the way. 51%. As a Spurs fan, I admit you won't win anything. Mate, as a Spurs fan, you have absolutely no credibility to talk about winning anything to anybody. You lost all the credibility about trophies as soon as the sentence, as a Spurs fan, was written. So... there we go. Nessie, thank you for your super chat. Nessie said, we can vote all we want, but it's definitely Craig. I agree. The housewife's favourite. Nessie, I agree. I'm not even the favourite male in my own house. In fact, I'd say I'm third. I'd say it goes, my son, the dog, me. I should probably explain to the Spurs fan, this is called the Champions League. I know you found your way and stumbled your way to a final one year and, you know, we had to put you in your place, but this is the Champions League, mate. This is the big boy competition. The champions! It's not for Spurs! And that's the way it's written. You don't often hear the words of the Champions League anthem, but if you listen really carefully the next time you're hearing it played outside of your place, because it won't be there, you'll hear, the champions! It's not for Spurs. True story. What kind of dog do I have? A French bulldog called Harvey. Right. Fell there. Oh, Lucho getting a bit of a knee to the back of the arse. Your house is like mine, one below the dog. Yep, he's a pretty adorable dog though, to be honest with you. Go on, Darwin. Darwin, out right side. Salah. Salah, back to the edge of the box to Gravenberch. Szoboszlai. Man on, Maka, man on. Szoboszlai. Back with Trent. Gravenberch. McAllister. Back towards Trent. Keeper comes out and gets it. Unlucky. Does he wee all the time? No, he's really good. Very, very, very rarely has any accidents in the house. Harvey, he's very, very good about that. Right, come on, boys, press. Yes, Virgil. Well done. Wins the throw in as well. Who are the subs for Liverpool? No problem. 1 second, Callum. I'll get the list for you here, bro. So, on the bench today for Liverpool, Trey Neone, Joe Gomez, Wataru Endo, Curtis Jones, Cody Gakpo, Diogo Jota, Kostas Tsimikas, Miroslav Jaros, Queefin Kelleher, Jarrell Kwanzaa, Tyler Morton and Connor Bradley. They are the bench options today for Arne. Is Harvey named after Harvey Elliott? Absolutely, Nazar. He is 100%. And here's a funny story. Harvey Elliott himself has a little goldie coloured or fawn coloured French bulldog. So there you go. I didn't know that when I named their dog Harvey, but Harvey Elliott himself has a French bulldog. Well done, Alisson. Just about keeps it in. Right, Trent now. Bit of space ahead of him, right hand side. Ball into the channel. Bologna defenders clear it, but only as far as McAllister. Goes back to Virgil. Is Elliot's Frenchie named Craig? It should be. I don't think it is, but it'd be a lovely little twist in the story there, wouldn't it? Yes, Lucas, he is injured, mate. Harvey Elliott has a fractured... I was going to say paw. He definitely doesn't have a fractured paw. Harvey Elliott has a fractured foot. I don't know why I was about to say, yeah, Elliott's injured, mate. He has a fractured paw. Yes, Lucho. Go on, Lucho. Head up. Unlucky. Go on, Robbo. Second ball now. Well in, Macca. Ball went out though. Bologna throw in. There's Southgate. Look at him. Look, he even looks like a boring fucker, doesn't he? Jesus, smile, you miserable bastard. That's my best Gareth Southgate impression. Who's giving Southgate free tickets, by the way? Do you know what I mean? He's not the England manager anymore. Hopefully he has a membership and he's on the fucking waiting list like everybody else. Strolling in. Tyler, I'd like another goal to settle us down as well, bro. The future Man United manager. He's there on the UEFA capacity. Don't care, it doesn't suit my agenda, David. Fair show. That's actually the correct answer, David, but that ruins my anti-Southgate agenda. Oh, there he is, look. Fucking Happy Gilmore there, referee, coming out with the yellow card again. A little check just to make sure he's not happy in his nappy. That is a yellow, to be fair. Robbo did tug back the shirt. That referee definitely dresses up as a minion for Halloween. Definitely. Right. 10 minutes gone the second half. Bologna free kick. They go short with it. Second ball in. Ali. Oh yes, Alisson. Another save from Ali. Ball goes to the left side of our penalty area. Bologna player again, unmarked at the back post. Gets a strike away. And thankfully Alisson gets down and makes the save. But we need to stop giving up these soft chances. I mean, he waits on the edge of the box. He's onside. Look at that. Behind Trent. Wakey, wakey, boys. Wakey, wakey. Oh my god, I just realised Alisson's all in yellow. I hope the referee doesn't go over and start humping his leg. Right, we're 11 minutes into the second half. Still 1-0 to Liverpool. Alisson's made a few big saves for us in this game. Chat are saying it's 1-0 in the... Or 1-1, sorry, in the... Trent got out there sliding. Get back, Trent, get back. Ibu, step up. Get across. Come on, boys. We need to be better. Trent dived in there to try and intercept that. Didn't get there. And then the player was in down the right-hand side. Let's have a look at it. Ball played in. Yeah, Trent can't reach it. It's a nice ball played in behind him, actually. Bologna player then cuts inside, rolls it across. And thankfully for us, another strike from distance is high and wide. But it was a good ball that played in behind Trent. But Trent tried to get a touch on it, but couldn't quite extend his leg out far enough. So people saying it's not 1-1. Well, someone's just saying Vlahovic scored to make it 1-1 in that game. Jota stripped off, by the way, about to come on for Liverpool. I made that name when I was 10. Yeah, I don't really care, mate. You're not being on my channel with the name The Racist. Off you pop. I made it when I was 10 isn't a good enough excuse. You're plenty old enough now to change it. So, not having anybody in my chat with the name The_Racist, bro. That ain't happening. Right, Robbo coming across to take the corner. Come on, good delivery here, boys. Good delivery. Darwin, don't be bouncing off and the ref be giving yellows. Cross in. Ooh! Another corner, ref. Another corner. So there's a flick from, I think, Lucho. Then it goes off a Bologna player. Almost goes in at the far post. Let's have a look. Diaz gets there. Oh, actually, it's a double flick from Bologna players. And it goes behind for another Liverpool corner. This time on the far side, though. Only 124 more subscribers needed, by the way. So please keep hitting that subscribe button. Right, here we go. Corner in. Whipped in right-footed. Headed away to the near post. Gravenberg slips a ball through to Maka. Maka out right side. Salah, he whips in across. It's flicked on by Bologna. Unlucky. Unlucky. Bologna on the counter now. Well done, Dom. Well in, fella. Now turn back around, face up. Good tracking back by Dom. Good defensive work. Right. First change of the match for Liverpool. Darwin Núñez coming off on the hour mark to be replaced by Diogo Jota. So, just again, confirmation. Darwin Núñez being replaced on the hour mark by Diogo Jota as Liverpool go insert to the second. So don't forget, we'd love to get to 277,000 subscribers tonight, folks. Do hit that subscribe button and drop a like if you are new to the channel. Welcome in. So Samuel Lockhurst, another Manchester-based journalist, has said Diogo Dalot is now not on speaking terms with Erik ten Hag. I mean, is there anybody left for Ten Hag to fall out with? I better not show him the lettuce. He can't be falling out with the lettuce. Bologna making a change as well. Chatter saying 2-0 Benfica in that other game as well. Thank you, Bobby. Come on, boys. Get the second to kill this off. Bologna do well down our right hand side. Cross in, thankfully straight at Alisson. Is there any olive oil on that lettuce? There's no oil left in the world, mate. Did he have it all? Lucho. Still in, Lucho. Keep fighting. Ref. No, free out. Luchos, don't be mouting back at the ref, mate. He's quite happy to dish out yellows. I don't know. What did the ref give that for? Anybody know what the ref gave that for? Weird. Salah. The Gravenberg. Well done, Ryan. Goes round the outside. Back to Salah. Salah. Strike! Oh! Inches. Unlucky Mo. Inches. Lovely ball into Salah. Gets onto his left foot. You can see the curl on it. Oh, it's not far away, that. Unlucky Mo. Unlucky. Competition of the season, Ten Hag versus the lettuce. It's the one everyone's talking about. It's nervy, this, isn't it? When it's still 1-0. Still got the nerves. Oh, so sharing the sweets. They've got the pick and mix there up with King Kenny anyway. Lashing around the pick and mix. Come on, get it into you, Kenny. Get it into you. Nothing wrong with it. I hope he did the old trick of when they're weighing the pick and mix, lift the bag up a little bit. You know what I mean? You know all the scams. King Kenny lashing into the strawberry bonbons. Oh, rhubarb and custard, they're legit. Ben, they're legit, those rhubarb and custard sweets. Right. Go on, Dom. Choo-choo. Round the outside he goes. Cross in. Unlucky. Oh, just too close to the keeper. Lucy, thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Adam said, love rhubarb and custard boiled sweets. Oh, they're so good. They are. They're delicious. Lucas, thank you so much. Lucas Trumper, you're very kind, mate. Appreciate your support. And look, 97 is all we need now. 97 subscribers till we get to 277,000. So please do hit that subscribe button. Although most importantly, let's hope we can just get the second to kill this one off, because 1-0's nervy. Mark's just saying in the chat there, Juventus are down to 10 men in that game now as well. Gregorio apparently sent off for Juventus. Thank you, Mark, for that update. Is Maresca now managing Bologna and Chelsea? Their manager looks very similar to Maresca. Right, so if you're Arne Slot, what's the next change you're going to look at if you're in charge? Sherbet lemons or blackcurrant licorice. I don't like licorice at all. Not a fan of licorice. Red licorice is okay, but not a fan of black licorice. Very proud of how far this channel's come. Been a Liverpool fan all my life, and this channel's very welcoming and entertaining. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate you taking the time to say that. It's the community. That's all I can say to you. It's the people in our chat, mate. They're just really good, welcoming, friendly people, and I'm very proud of them all. Wes, thank you, bro, for your super chat. Wes said, NFL offers streams without commentators. Can we get that for the Premier League so I can feel Anfield while listening? That's, yeah. I can totally understand why you'd want it, alright. I mean, just to hearing the fans and what's going on the pitch, I can see the appeal of that one. We all love the crack. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate it. And that's what I try to do, is don't take myself too seriously at times. Even I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth from one minute to the next. Gakpo is the shout for a couple of people in the chat. Gakpo for Diaz. I mean, it's as good a choice as any. Cody never lets us down when he plays. It feels like so far under Arne, a lot of the basics are good. A lot of the structure is good. We just need that performance where it all clicks and we just blow somebody away. Like, just rip some of the shreds. I feel like we're on the prefaces of that. Can you talk through Macca's goal? Yep, so build-up play starts with McAllister. I think he just slips it to Darwin then. Ball's played out to the right to Mohamed Salah. And look, the ball in from Mohamed Salah was, David, it was just perfect. It was right, just waiting to be tapped in. Curled in towards the 6-yard box where Macca followed it in and taps it in. But the ball from Mo was just sublime. Precipice, that's the one. Precipice, that's the word I was looking for. Yes, Craig, stop trying to sound clever, Craig, when you don't know the bleeding word. Precipice, there you go. Thank you. "21 minutes left." Rachel, I hope that you feel better soon, my friend. Rachel said she should have been at the match, but she is poorly. Well, hopefully, Rachel, you feel better soon. Sending love to yourself and James. Come on, boys. Yes, Joshua, Chiesa has a small injury, mate. We don't know how long he'll be out for, but Arne did say yesterday in his press conference that he was ruled out with this one. Look at that from Gravenberch again. He's so good at protecting the ball. Soboslai slipped out left side to Robbo. Diaz Hit it. Oh, he took too much out of it. Chance to shoot was there and he took a little bit too much. Craig, you probably don't know him. Oh, I know who Nico and Milana is, mate. I love Nico. I think Nico's brilliant. He was in Waterford today for some reason. I definitely know who Nico is, mate. Connor put me on to Nico's content a few years ago. I think he's hilarious. I think he's brilliant. Right, double change. Costas and Cody coming on. Andy Robertson coming off to be replaced by Costas. So, here comes that first one as I mentioned. Right. And it's Diaz who's coming off to be replaced by Cody Gakpo. Feels like this is Arne trying to push Bologna back, particularly with the pressing from that left side. It feels like he's trying to push us a few yards further forward here by bringing on Costas. And obviously bringing on Gakpo then as well. (2-1) Leipzig, the chat are saying. Thank you, Alfie. Thank you, Mark. 2-1 Leipzig in that one. I think it was a penalty if I'm not mistaken. Right, so changes are on now. We're back underway. Is it not precipice? Yeah, it is. Well, it's definitely precipice. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah, chat helped me out with that one earlier. It is definitely precipice. Right, so Ali in possession. Goes route one down the middle. Second ball breaks in midfield. Szoboszlai with a scorpion flick that forced the Bologna keeper to come to the edge of his box and put it out for a Liverpool throw-in. Craig, if I ever meet you in person, do you mind asking for a photo? Mate, you ask away. Happy to take photos and have a chat, bro. No problem whatsoever. Konate. Do you think the team are looking like a team that could win the Prem Champions League? It's hard to say. You know, we haven't exactly played any of the big hitters yet. I think there are sterner tests to come over the next month or two, Danny. You know, we've got Chelsea after the international break. Arsenal coming up in the next couple of months as well. I think City as well in the league. So they're the kind of games that give you the real indication of where we're at. Oh, that's weak, Mo. Cuts inside, left foot this time, Mo. And it was a fairly straightforward pass. But again, hit straight at the Bologna defender. 80 is the amount of subs now. 80 to go. Jota wiggling through. And eventually he's crowded out and the ball's cleared. Feels like we're pushing here to get this second. But yes, as I said, only 80 subscribers to go now. So please do keep hitting that button if you're new in. And welcome. Gravenberch. Are we going to be looking at another Ryan Gravenberch man of the match performance, by the way, when it comes to the poll? Virgil. To Diogo. A bit of space ahead of Diogo here. To Szoboszlai. To Salah. Salah now. Still Mo. Oh, Molazzo! Woo! Mo curls one. Brilliant. What can you say? It's just Molazzo all over the shop. Salah gets it. In on his left foot. Bends around into the far corner. And it is 2-0, my friends. And that should be game, set and match. Cometh the hour. Cometh the man. Yes, he may have had a couple of misplaced passes tonight, but when the chance came his way, he buries it. Gives Liverpool the breathing room. It is now Liverpool 2, Bologna 0. Goal courtesy of that man himself, the great Mohamed Salah. Wow. Mo just keeps doing it. And that should be that. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. Look at the curl on this. Ooh, pick that out, son. I think that definitely deserves to go in the Molazzo category, that finish. Ooh, ooh. There he is. Love it, love it. Get the contract in front of the man. Put the paper down in front of the man. Boxed Will said, I don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. There he is, Box Will. As you requested, you sang the song and out comes the dancing alien. I just can't control my feet. I just can't. Sunshine, moonlight, good times, boogie. Alien, long story, Jacob. Long story. Bologna now on the attack. What a challenge from Ibu. Yes, son. That's how you put a block in. Weird poll. Oh, I know. I know. But we've had nearly 3,000 votes in the Who's the Most Bleeding Gorgeous Liverpool Player poll. And Dominic Szoboszlai is romping ahead here. When it gets to 3,000 votes, we'll end it. So it's looking like Dom is the most doable of the Liverpool players. Didinho, real life made a sex noise then, Mo the King. As long as it was just a noise, Didinho. As long as it was just a noise and it wasn't... You did make a sex mess. Like the referee at the Bananas at half time. Did 4-4 Tunes do that thing for you in the background? Yes, they did. Dean and the team of 4-4 Tunes did. And we are eternally grateful to them. And of course, we urge you all to check out 4-4 Tunes. Incredible. Craig, best looking at Anfield Agenda. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I think we can say safely that's fair. For that goal, a mess is fine. I'm not here to judge, Mart. I agree, mate. Nothing wrong with a bit of a mess for that goal. It's worth it. Right, we have 50 more votes to go before we end the best looking Liverpool player poll. Mohamed Salah reigned with the second goal, Mohamed Salah, and it was a beautiful strike as well from Mo. Dutch the Aussie, let me get your super chat up on screen, my friend. Mo Salah with 11 passed Didier Drogba as the highest African scoring player in the Champions League history. Another record for the Egyptian king. And thank you, mate. Yeah, he just keeps setting records, doesn't he? Just when you think there's no more for the man to beat, up he steps. And there we go. Dominic Szoboszlai is officially, according to the Anfield Agenda chat, and 3,000 votes, the best looking Liverpool player. Liz said Mo and his abs scored. Absolutely. I mean, Liz, when I feel so inferior as a man when I see him topless, training, I just look at him, look at me and go, look at you, you fat mess. And then I look at myself and I go, you're alright, Craig. Never mind, Mo. What's he falling down for? The ball was kicked out from under him. You don't get a penalty for the ball being kicked. Even with this, yellow-loving referee. You don't get penalties for somebody kicking the ball. Musa, thank you. Said your streams make my day up the Reds. Appreciate your support. But the big number tonight is the top corner. We need to get to 277,000 subscribers. We are only 63 away. So do keep hitting that subscribe button. 10 minutes to go. And don't forget, you guys are going to get a chance to vote for your player ratings as well in our match reaction show. Connor's got to put a link into the top of the chat. Click on that link. You just need to sign in with your email address and then you can submit your player ratings. Connor will average them out and we'll contrast and compare my player rating scores to your player rating scores. And I won't have seen yours by the time we do the video, so I'll be revealing these to myself as well in real time. So we do hope you can join us for that coming up straight after the game. And of course, if you want to come see us in Liverpool as well, you can get your tickets at either the top of the chat or in the description of the video. $59 left to go now. 59 left to go. Oh, Villa goal. Go on, Villa. Villa goal. Oh, delighted for them. Villa 1-0 up. Wow. Duran with the goal for Villa as well. I can only imagine the buzz inside Villa Park now. Delighted for them. Honestly, I am. I can't hide it. I'm delighted for them. I like Villa. Obviously, when we play Villa, that niceties go out the window, but I've nothing but respect for that club. And Nessie, Aston Villa. No, not Aston Villa, Nessie. You absolutely aren't giving man of the match to Aston Villa. Alisson, man of the match for Nessie today, kept us in the game. He'll definitely be in the poll, along with Gravenberch, Salah, and probably Maka for me if I was picking it. Screen is shaking, Jacob said at the Villa game. I can only imagine the release of excitement, because when Villa won their European Cup, if I'm not mistaken, I think they beat Bayern in the final. So this is kind of poetic. Seven minutes to go. Salah squares it across. Unlucky. Second one, keeper makes a save. Unlucky. Offside flag goes up eventually though. It was late, but it went up. Didinho said Duran scored a special goal too. Watch the highlights. Generally, happy for him. Happy for Villa and their fans. Are Villa playing Bayern now? Yep, they are, Robert. Right now. It's on tonight. Just what a big night for them, you know. Back in the Champions League. First home game at Villa Park against Bayern Munich, and they're 1-0 up. I mean, you can't but feel happy for them. Now, speaking of feeling happy, 53 subscribers left, folks. 53 to go till we hit 277. So please do keep hitting that subscribe button. We have 6 minutes plus stoppage time to go at Anfield. And don't forget, we'll be straight into our match reaction show when we're finished, where you guys can vote for your player ratings in there, as well as your man of the match, of course. Confirmation on the screen there now as well of that goal for Villa. FSG out said, hi Craig, Salah's been very unselfish tonight, so impressed with him. Yeah, a couple of passes that were a little bit wayward, but I've been really, really impressed with Mo today. Some of that link-up play down the right-hand side as well in the first half was phenomenal. And his finish, delicious. Right, double change here. Trent is getting replaced by Connor Bradley for the last 5 minutes plus stoppage time. And Curtis Jones about to come on as well. Well done, Trent. And I think it's Szoboszlai who's coming off as well. So Trent to be replaced by Connor Bradley. And then Dominic Szoboszlai, I believe, coming off to be replaced by Curtis Jones. Well done, Trent. Well done, Dom. Job done. Is Ibu okay? I think so. He's still out there anyway. So here he is. Liverpool's official sexiest man after your poll. Dominic Szoboszlai getting replaced by Curtis Jones for the last 5 minutes. Have we seen Kareem from BVB play? Yes. We were looking at him before he left Salzburg, mate, to join Liverpool. I think he picked up an injury after scoring a hat-trick last night at the Amy. So yeah, here we go. There's the changes anyway, like we've spoken about. So that's 4 substitutions in total tonight. $42 more subs to go. 42. Oh, this is going to be close. Can we get there? Alisson goes out left side to Virgil. We've used 5. Have we made 5 substitutions? Sorry, I thought we'd only made 4. Oh yeah, well, Costas, Robbo, Diaz. You're right, mate. We've used 5. You're right. Joseph said Salah's wonder goal was class. It was delicious, mate. Absolutely delicious. Beautiful curling finish. It's been another, I guess what we'd say, professional display tonight. But 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Free kick to Bologna, wide right. Hopefully we can defend this and keep this clean sheet intact. Cross in. Cleared at the front post by Costas. It'll be a throw into Bologna on the far side. Liverpool topping this group. It isn't a group anymore, mate. It's one big long league table, believe it or not now. In the Champions League, it's one 36-team long table. So I don't have a clue where we're in that table after tonight's win, but we'll soon find out. Oof. So what? I think Dom put in a great shift today as well. I think he can be very happy with his performance. That midfield unit just looks so good as a trio. Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister. It just looks so balanced. So far we'd be 4th. Thank you. Connor just set me on the league table. So far we'd be 4th in the 36-team league. Of course, you want to try finishing the top 8 where possible to guarantee yourselves not a playoff and also a home leg in the second set of fixtures. Sorry, you want the home leg second. Top 24 don't go through, sort of, Robert. Top 8 go through, and then 9 to 24 have a playoff round to get through to the last 16. So the winner of that 2-legged tie will play then the teams in the top 8. So if you finish top 8, you're saving yourself 2 games, and you're getting yourself the second leg at home in the knockout round. Oh, Juve have scored as well now in that one. Did Mo play well today? Yes, David. Yes, he did. And his goal was fantastic, mate. Benfica's goal puts Liverpool down to 5th now, apparently. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes this new Champions League format, it's out of your own control at times. So you got to make sure you win and score as many as possible. Costas now gets a yellow from the referee. Again, another yellow from the referee. How is that a yellow, you absolute twat? He defo has something kinky about yellow, this ref. Absolutely. That was a ridiculous yellow card. 3 minutes added on. 3 minutes. That was a ridiculous yellow. Never should have been a yellow. Right, do keep hitting that subscribe button, my friends. We only have 35 more to go. 35 needed. Free kick about 20 yards out. Ref's an absolute... I'm not going to say the word I want to say. Right, free kick Bologna. Strike. Yes, good block on the wall. Ibu, I think it was. Yes, Ibu. Well done, big man. Great defending. Does Dot mean Dom is the new 007? Either that or the milk tray man. He can have either one. I think we all know which colour Teletubby the referee's favourite is anyway. That's all I'm saying. Is he a furry? Not for me to say. But we know he loves yellow. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the yellow Teletubby took out a restraining order against the ref, you know? Lala is the yellow one. Well, if that's the case, perfect, because the ref's feckin' Lala. He's living in La La Land anyway with these yellows. More good defensive work. More blocks. The boys want the clean sheet. The boys are getting the clean sheet. 27 likes to go. 27. Or subscribers, I should say. Sorry. Also, can we get to 2,000 likes? 120 to go. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. 26 subscribers. It's close. Yeah, the ref must be a Dortmund fan. He's got his own yellow wall. Let's just say that, mate. At home. Oh, bananas and pajamas. Oh, bananas and pajamas. Right, my friends, that is all she wrote. The referee puts the whistle to his yellow loving lips, and it is Liverpool who defeat Bologna by 2-0, confirming that we stay perfect in this season's Champions League. Goals from Alexis McAllister and Mohamed Salah were enough to see off the Italian side. Arne Slot's first night at Anfield and a Champions League game as Liverpool coach finishes with a 2-0 victory. And you got to say, deserved so as well. It wasn't easy at times. Bologna certainly made it uncomfortable for us, and we did ourselves. But we got the job done. Salah grabbed himself a very good goal tonight as well. One that makes him the highest scoring African player in the history of the Champions League, with 11 ahead of Didier Drogba. Adam Brown, thank you for your super chat. Adam said, the ref's room is painted yellow with minions and bananas on the wall. I bet you he also has one of those scratch and sniff so he can smell the bananas. Goes into his gaff and there's just banana smells everywhere. Just... So thank you again for your super chats and everybody that joined us in tonight. We really appreciate your support. 12 subscribers is all we need. 12 to get to 277. We'll carry it over to the match reaction. We will see you guys in 60 seconds. It's going to auto-link you or auto-take you or whatever the word I'm looking for is. You can either click the link at the top of the chat or it'll bring you straight across. It will, whatever the words are, you know, word, sentence, thing. There you go. That's the professionalism we get here. I will see you in 60 seconds time. Thank you to everyone so far. We need 9 more subscribers to get there. We'll talk.